live in
All
Halloween.
right, we're live. We're live.
Yeah,
We're live.
it's pretty
All right.
good.
Happy
What the
Halloween. Over the show, episode 157. To be live from Michigan, the one and only Jarvis Jerry.
Beep, beep, beep.
We're back. Special guest for the Halloween extravaganza, Rye Guy from Danger's Edge, also known as Trader's Tavern. Also a hot member of the Hella Grip squad.
I got my priorities hoodie right here.
So
Concrete all
here
day.
we go. Yeah, we'll go right into our costumes. Ryan is dressed up as a pro scooter rider. Boom, he's
Yeah.
done. Jerry ran off to put on his Halloween thing and came back in a fucking Primus tee.
But again,
It's for New Year's.
That's so
I'm trying to
funny.
think. What else? I mean, again, it's the most
Halloween.
immediate.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Frankenstein. Yeah,
Yeah. Halloween.
because I have
Kane, what's up, dude?
like a yeah. See that?
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, I didn't do my welcome message.
You have a mask? I was thinking about a mask, and then I was like, I'm not gonna wear a fucking mask the whole. Oops, I'm not gonna wear a mask the whole goddamn episode. There's no way. So then I was like, oh, what do I
Yeah.
have? And then I saw my hat, my Lost Boy Peter Pan Adventure hat from Disney Japan, and I was like, boom, go get a striped shirt. Got my hat. You know, this is
I
huh?
Right? The pirate, Shmi the pirate, Hook's like assistant, has
No.
that striped shirt you're wearing.
Well,
The wasp in the hat.
right.
You're like a.
I'm not. I didn't go for screen accurate Lost Boys. I went just Lost Boys in general. Can you speak
I
English?
immediately thought Ewok. I was like, oh, dude got a little Ewok costume going, but I now see the other one.
Yeah.
The
Well, it's
Peter
got
Pan.
the
That's
yeah.
Tui, are you a fan of the Ewoks, or do you think they ruined Star Wars? Because I know that's like a pineapple on pizza kind of
Fan.
situation.
I'm a fan.
Okay, you're a fan. Okay,
Huge
cool.
fan.
I'm a fan too.
Yeah.
I don't like that people don't like the Ewoks.
Yeah. No, it's stupid. It's stupid.
that's crazy.
We got a ton of stuff to get into. We got some games, some that tier list we never finished from 2 weeks ago, Jerry, that we started. So we got to jump right into this. So let's jump right into what you watched. Boom, K-pop, Demon Hunter. You guys see that on
just
your
a
screen,
quick-
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick honorable mention. We watched it the other day just to pop it on while having dinner. Way better than we expected. Fun little movie. Got some poppin' songs in it. Netflix, go check it out. And then has Demon in
TJC watched
title.
it with the kids and he loved it, or they loved it and
Again,
he enjoyed it.
Dude, I've seen the memes. I've heard about people talking about it. Finally put it on, and it's like, I get it. This was way better than expected. Way more entertaining. Yeah, good stuff. Honorable mention because it's not spooky at all.
Okay, knocking it out. Long Walk. You saw this in theaters?
No, we just rented it on Amazon.
This is already on Amazon. Wow, I see that. $19.99.
Yeah, this is like Amazon does their like in theater at the same time thing. And so this is one of those. It was cool.
Trailer
enjoyed
was
it.
cool. The trailer was cool.
Karina thought it was like sad. I didn't. Yeah, it's interesting. I guess it's like kind of some brutal scenes in there, but yeah, they do a lot of walking, man. Way more than I could ever do. It's based on like a Stephen King book. I don't know who directed it, but it's worth a watch. I'd probably give it a B-.
Hunger Games, dude.
They
I Am
what?
Legend.
Okay. I mean, yeah, the basic premise is they have to continuously walk at 3 miles per hour until there's one person left to win money and stuff. It's in like a dystopian future. There's like 50 dudes, and so it's just them ticking down one by one.
And they have like guards walking with them to like
Yeah.
shoot. They go, oh wow, it's very
Mark
Squid
Hamill.
Game.
Yeah, Mark Hamill's the major in it. He's
Oh,
like
really?
running the show.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Again, I'd say worth a watch. I'll say worth a watch.
Yeah, you know, the
B
thing about the
minus.
trailer that fucked me up was that you kind of already could tell who was gonna make it and who wasn't.
There's definitely like a core 5 or 6 dudes that get the most screen time. So in the beginning they get, you learn their names like off top. A lot of other guys you don't even learn names, so you kind of like, that poor guy's not making it.
Is it super gory or like what's the vibe with that visually? Oh yeah, there's Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, what?
I wouldn't
Wow.
say it's not like excessively gory, but like when people die, they linger on it for a second. So there's a bit. It's moderate, is what I would say.
Oh, it's got that
her,
lady.
she-
Yeah, yeah, it's got that lady.
What was
She's
she
good.
in?
She's in tons of
This-
stuff.
or something?
She's in tons of stuff, dude.
She's in Arrested Development. She's like Kitty.
That's where I originally remember her, but yeah, she's in Jurassic Park, isn't she? The sister or some shit. Yeah, Jurassic World.
13.
And she's also the mom in
watched
Ant-Man. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's.
Karina said the same thing with 13 going on 30. Like, oh, she's the bully.
Yeah, my wife just turned 30 this year, so we had a 13 going on 30 themed 30th birthday. So we watched that.
That's awesome.
And, that's where I saw Jodie Greer last.
Judy Greer. I said Pam
Judy,
Greer.
Jodie?
Super wrong.
It must be Judy.
She's great. She's a good actress.
Mm-hmm. Well, this gives me. Did you guys ever watch that? It was like a very low budget Netflix horror film where it starts with like 50 people in like an alien spaceship, and every 1 minute someone just dies. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think I've
Do you know what I'm
heard
talking
of it,
about?
like The Circle.
I know it's so vague.
I do
Like
not, Ryan. I love
Circles
that
or
though,
something.
Ryan.
Like I feel I know what you're talking about. But I don't think it. But I haven't seen it.
Every minute someone dies, but everyone else votes on who dies. So it's like it's
I've
kind of
not
the same
seen
kind
that.
of vibe where you start with a bunch of people and it whittles down to like the last person gets to live, and it's like a game of like bullshit with each other to can I swear on this?
Yeah,
To survive.
I was trying not to swear in the first few minutes, but like, I already fucked that up, so it doesn't matter.
Let me look it up. Maybe I can give you guys more context on that one.
Yeah, give me a title. I'll pull it over. But yeah, Jerry, I did want to see this. The trailer was good. I liked the trailer. It did make me want to see it. I didn't realize that was Mark Hamill. That's interesting. But I also was like, well, that kind of tells me who's making it to the end, which I kind of wish they would have done a little bit better of a trailer in that sense. But it did make me want to see it. So it's kind of a, you know? I wasn't out.
Yeah. Again, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's somewhat of a character driven where like all the guys are talking to each other and like, oh, what are you gonna do when you win it or blah 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 blah. Like, it's definitely you're following the characters, and when they do die, it's like, oh no. Except for me, I was like, they knew what they're signing up for. It's not that sad.
Yeah. If you're willing to join it, you better be willing to die.
Kinda. That was sort of my take, but still an interesting watch. Definitely check it out if you had an interest in seeing it.
Yeah, Braga, you figured that out yet?
Yeah, I think it's called Circle.
Okay.
2015 Circle. It is like a process of elimination. Who's gonna survive? Kind of like this walking movie.
Jared, before we click off of this, what do you give this out of our rating system?
I'll give it a B- as well. That's the other thing. B-. Final answer.
I think movies like this get you gripped on like they have
All
a
right,
good like
Ryan.
staying power.
Circle. We're gonna jump right into this. So
Circle is very similar to this.
And this is it, huh?
Maybe I have seen Circle.
It's.
Yeah.
I don't think it's available on Netflix anymore, but it must. Maybe it was when you saw it, Rye. Oh yeah, no, wait a minute. It fucking says Netflix right there on the poster. But normally over here it says it. Circle, huh?
Yeah, that. Every red dot is where someone was standing, and then if no one decided, they would kill someone at random. But if everyone else like voted,
It's kind of like
they would kill
Squid
the person
Games
with the most
game.
votes. Yeah, it was very. It was like a. I think we're in this era of like, let's make a board game style kill off the characters thing.
Well, this is
You see it a
10 years.
lot
This
these
is
days.
10 years ago, bro.
This might be the first. This was like the first Squid Game.
No, I mean like it definitely predates Squid Game, but like there's been a ton of that's like Saw is a game too.
But with this, the one thing I will say with Circle is it does take place in one room. You never leave that room.
Same the first game is
very
Saw.
low budget.
You're attached to that thing. I mean, you're always in one room. But I see what you're saying. You're saying the whole movie takes place in that one room.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
in Saw, they'll cut to the like detectives, and they're outside of the Saw
What did I
house,
just
and
watch?
even that they move through the Saw house. This they literally stay standing in the circle because it's like if you step off your circle, don't you die as well? Like
It's a lot of dialogue. It's a lot of people being like, that guy died because of some physical tell, and everyone else is like, that's racist, or like just because he's old doesn't mean he should die. But then the timer's coming down, and they need to pick somebody. So then like whoever can get the most reasoning out, everyone follows that, and then that person dies, and you have 5 minutes to pick someone else, and it's like alliances change. It's like almost like Survivor in a nutshell.
Well, I mean, I'm not. Don't tell me anything, but clearly the people that must win or get to the end are Beth, Sean, Bruce, because everybody else is named Guy, the oldest man, young girl, pregnant girl, woman 4, young man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so clearly Beth, fucking Sean, and fucking Bruce make it to the end because they must reveal their.
I'll tell you that.
Ryan, you fuck.
But that's such a funny observation. Oh my goodness.
I was just like looking at the listing. And I was like, wait a minute. They gave names to only like 4 people.
Well, okay, here's a fun game. If you guys aren't going to watch it, look at those and you could probably guess who might survive. Let me know if you know who might survive.
Well,
because
I definitely don't think it's the character named the African American man. What the fuck? Holy shit, this poor guy. God. 2015 this movie was made. What's up, Ryan? What is this film? I didn't even notice this guy. This guy's Hispanic. The Hispanic man. Do they call them that in the movie?
No. So
the Hispanic man doesn't. I think he is the character who doesn't say a single word because everyone's talking about who to kill, and then at one point they're like, "This guy's never said anything." That might be his character, who is just like, "You guys already decided I'm dead, so I gotta watch this." Partake.
The pregnant lady doesn't even have an IMDb.
I think one of them says like, "Oh, let's not say our names or something." There might be a reason that they give in the movie why they don't.
But then couldn't you just number them all, Jerry? Instead of like making it, some are racist and some aren't. Like
I've never.
It's very odd.
I have not looked at the character thing where it is just like you said. It's like, oh wow, yeah, you could probably deduce a lot from that.
Like, can we see more of the cast listing? Let's just take. This has been a weird turn for the show. But let's look at the whole listing here. I just want to see, is there any other college guy? Then there's a guy named Guy.
A lot of people don't have names. That's the thing too. Is like
the soldier, the Asian kid. Oh yeah, bearded man, the wife. There should be at least one person called the white guy just to be even here. Come on now.
The lesbian, the cop, the lawyer.
The lesbian. I didn't even notice that. The cancer survivor. I gotta watch this movie.
Yeah, because everyone leverages what
the
they got.
The one-armed man, dude. That's fantastic. All right, Ryan, what do you give this? We go S to F, S being the best, the superior.
I'll say this movie stuck with me. It's low budget, but I think it's a really good way of like creating suspense and hooking you instantly. You're like, oh, someone survives this, or multiple people. I give it a B+. Like, this is one where if you're if you got some time to kill, watch it because you will enjoy every second of like what's gonna happen. You know, there's not like clever foreshadowing or anything. It's all improv. It's all random. It's like people make emotional choices to kill off people. Sometimes it's pity. Sometimes it's anger. And then there's actually like an ending that is very like outside of this room. That's very interesting.
Okay.
That's it.
I'll see if it's still on Netflix. I'll check. Definitely maybe put that on. All right. Oh man, Jerry, you know this is one of my favorite movies and comics. You rewatched this?
Yeah, I watched that over the weekend just because it's like, I definitely want to watch something good before
Now, do
Halloween.
you
Pop
own
this
this,
bad boy on.
or did you watch this on Paramount Plus?
I probably own it, but I definitely just streamed it.
Okay.
So yeah, on Paramount.
Also wondering if the quality was different. Did you notice it being better by streaming it? Because we have it on my copy's DVD. This movie predates Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. Or Blu-ray was expensive by the time this came out, and I didn't have it yet.
I mean, yeah, it looked normal.
The first thing they show is a Blu-ray.
It didn't look like degraded.
That's what I have.
So yeah, I don't know whether or not they updated it. It looked good. Stood up to it. Great movie. Fantastic movie.
Vampires. Like more like of a realistic take on vampires, and you gotta watch it, Rye. They live on a giant cargo ship that pulls into places at nighttime, and then they just do their thing, and then they go back to their cargo ship and dip back off. There's it's based off a graphic novel, and it goes way further after this one. The story, I'm glad, Jerry, I will say this, then I'll let you continue on, but I'm glad they didn't make the follow-ups, because this first story is really strong, but then where it goes from here, it gets very wacky. Like the next book after this is way crazy and wacky.
Yeah, I remember reading it since like you said, you had them, and it was just like, oh yeah, the first one's definitely better. Yeah, I don't know. I love this movie.
I love this
if you
movie.
haven't seen it, watch it. If you have seen it, watch it. No.
A few. Not that one. A few more. One more. Okay, that looks like.
Yeah, it's a different actress.
Oh, her. I don't remember. I remember her in this movie, but did she end up doing anything after this? Yeah, she's still. Nope, she hasn't acted since 2023. That's a 2-year hiatus from some TV series.
Riding high on that.
Residuals.
What's it called? Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, from
got paid when
30 Days a Night.
It.
I hate to say it, as far as I'm concerned, she did 8 episodes of Grey's Anatomy. I think her career high so far to me is going to be that 30 Days a Night for her. Oh, yeah, she was in that. I didn't see that one. Is that the one with Ryan Reynolds? It is.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
I've never seen that one.
I'm surprised you never referenced her as Deadpool.
She's the wife in that, Jerry.
Yeah.
Did you?
The movie's terrible.
So don't watch it.
I mean, it's just, when did that one came out? What, like
05.
Late 2000s?
05.
Yeah, it's very dated and just like, oh, here's Ryan's abs and stuff.
Was he had a 6-pack at that time?
Oh yeah, dude, he was ripped at that time.
Yeah.
Right. You should have seen him.
Yeah.
Hot cock. What?
I said I will see him. But speaking of that early 2000s, I'm gonna hop in here and just say I watched Friday the 13th, 2009, and the Nightmare on Elm Street 2007. I could be wrong.
Yep. Go ahead.
Pretty interesting. Not as good as the original stuff, but
that's
the last time they rebooted the characters.
Let me say this real quick, and we'll hop back into Friday to get Jerry's final thoughts on 30 Days a Night. The Friday the 13th, I thought Rye is pretty strong. And it was a cool updating of the visuals, right? Mm-hmm. And I kind of enjoyed that. The Nightmare on Elm Street reboot was fucking stupid. No offense to homie that was from the Watchmen. He played the dope character, but whatever. He's a good actor. Rorschach. Yeah, he's a good actor, and I like that actor. But him as Freddy Krueger just did not work. He's the only person other than
Not
Robert
good.
Englund to play it, and it just does not work without Robert Englund. I think more than any franchise, do not redo Freddy Krueger. Leave it be as Robert Englund. There's no need to do that. Now, Jason is different because that motherfucker don't speak. You know, like that. We could play with that
You
more.
just need a big dude.
We just need a big dude, a lake. It's playable. You know, I just don't think. I think that Black Phone, and I did want to talk about this tonight. I think Black Phone is a cool way of doing a Freddy Krueger style movie with a new mask and a new actor, and they're making it creepy. But it has very similar vibes. I haven't seen the new one, but the trailers look very Freddy Krueger-ish. He's coming in their dreams. They're doing a whole thing because he died in the last one, and now he's calling them on the phone. And it's almost like the phone is the mechanism instead of having them go to dreams, Jer. He uses the phone. So in my opinion, it's kind of like a new take on Freddy Krueger. I'm not saying it has anything to do with Freddy Krueger. That would be cool if they spun it into having to do with it. And he's also creeping on kids, Jer, which was also, I don't like to talk about this, and this is going to make Freddy Krueger sound good, but his whole thing was molesting kids. Like, that's why he gets lit on fire. Yeah. That's why he dies and becomes Freddy Krueger. It's very dark. It's very dark. And isn't the Black Phone guy... Sorry, isn't the Black Phone guy the same thing, Jerry? Isn't he trying to, like, hook up with little kids?
I'm pretty sure that was the whole thing, yeah. He kidnapped him and such.
Very similar. A lot of similarities going there. Anyways... great movie call outs. Those are both great watches. You should watch those just to watch them one time. But you definitely should go back and rewatch all the Freddy Kruegers. I own them all. I literally have the box set. I think, Jerry, did you get me that?
I don't know.
I think Jerry got me that for a birthday gift, you and Nick or something, hell years ago. Somebody did.
What's the best original one? Because
the first
I don't
one.
want to start with the bad one. The
first
one is the best?
Johnny Depp's in it, dude.
I heard he has a
the first one's pretty good.
The first one's because it's the introduction. Like the later ones are good, but I feel like you got to see that first one for the later ones to even hit. I like New Nightmare, which was the Wes Craven's final, like when he came back and did one last one. I like that one. Some of the other ones have, but like the original one is the one to watch, 100%. But find it Blu-ray.
Freddy is that they have so many exotic kill scenes because it's the dream, and that's what I want to see. I really explored Jason way more as a kid, and even now I watch a lot of Friday the 13th, not a lot of Freddy. So I'm trying to.
We'll get into some stuff about that. All right, so Jerry, rewatching 30 Days Night. Let's just close the book on this one because there's gonna be some other movies down the line. Always S, and it held up. It held up, and end of story.
Yeah, holds up, super good.
All right, it's What's Inside.
Wait, I remember this.
This came out.
This is Netflix
sometime this year or last year or something. I don't know. We just watched it.
Came out last year.
Like Karina and I watched it under thinking it was a horror movie. It's definitely way more just like a psychological thriller or just like a thriller. Like that guy's getting married.
This is Bob from the fucking Thunderbolts. Sorry.
Oh yeah, wow. Good call out.
Go ahead, Jerry. I'm sorry.
He invites all his buddies over because he's getting married. So like it's not a bachelor party, but just like, ooh, we're getting married. And Bob is their like estranged friend that guy who they haven't seen in a while. And he shut up, Tubes.
Sorry.
I don't know his name. And you guys clearly know him, so it's like that character.
Yeah.
Bob. They haven't seen him in years, and he's like a super smart tech guy, and he brings a machine where they can body switch. And so the game for the night is let's switch bodies, and then we have to guess who's who. And it's just a group of terrible people, so you don't feel bad when they do something awful to each other. And it's just like, oh, what's going on here? And then
wait, but why do they do awful stuff to each other? Just asking, because I'm not gonna watch
Because they're
this.
because they're terrible people. It's a thing where they're all either like jealous or don't like each other or just want to bang each other. So they do these awful things when they're in someone else's body because it's like, ooh, I have a chance to do this now.
Can I
And
make a
then
guess
two,
here?
sure.
Does one of the people does one of the people go into a girl's body and then say that, "Oh my God, you're pregnant"?
No.
Dang. Okay, I thought that would be a good twist. Like, that sounds like grounds for fighting.
They definitely bang. I'm
So-
assuming they go in each other's bodies and then bang like people they're not supposed to bang.
100%. And
Yeah, that's
it's
all.
a thing. And then two of them die. And so while they switch
Oh,
bodies, and so it's kind
no.
of like, what do we do? He's not in it, so I don't know what
The heck?
that is.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't know if he's a producer or what, but that's strange.
What's that?
And the head, yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
That was Happy Halloween.
But two of them die, and so it's then like, what are we gonna do now? And so the guy who brought the machine is like, well, I don't want to go to jail, and like I wasn't technically supposed to bring the machine outside of work. And then some people are like, I want my body back. Other people are like, no, I'm gonna stay in this body. And then like, shenanigans ensue, but not so much of a horror, like a typical horror movie, as again more of a like psychological thing of like, ooh, what would you do in your friend's body, and how would you handle?
Does this constitute body horror?
No, not even. There's not even anything like that.
His
really
name's
just
nowhere on
is.
here.
What?
Jared Leto's name's nowhere on the cast listing anywhere. Why is there that photo of
Yeah.
him holding his own head? Sorry, dude.
Well, yeah, well,
I'm so
no,
taken
no.
back by that.
Yeah, I wonder if he just stopped by the set, or if he like knows one of the.
He was
ladies
trying
in
to.
the
Yeah,
movie or
I was
something.
just about to throw that out because he's notorious for being a creeper. Yeah, we won't get into Tron tonight. So, Jared, this movie sounds horrible, to be honest. From my point of view,
Yeah,
this is not a Tubi
It
film.
was
I'm not going to watch
definitely-
this.
I would definitely say it was like C-, D+. It was like kind of boring, to be honest.
Okay.
I love that you're on top of the soundboard. Yeah, no, it was
Rock
definitely a
finally had
letdown,
it.
and especially thinking it was a horror movie and it not being. It was like, wow, I would have rather watched anything else.
Really?
I don't really recommend it.
I'm not going to watch it because I'm going to say this too because Rye reacted like maybe positively. I actually did not like Bob in the Thunderbolts. I thought he was actually the worst part of the movie and what brought it down a notch. He ends up, spoilers, Jerry, being the villain. He doesn't start off that way, but he ends up being the villain. He plays the character Sentry, which Nick Dees told me is an important Marvel character, but the character's underplayed in this film. Although he's still alive and he has the opportunity to do other stuff later, which I'm not looking forward to either way. Ryan, go ahead.
Okay, I thought this movie was something else. I thought this movie was that Netflix movie where a bunch of people go to that rich guy's house and he has like a meteor. Do you know what I'm talking about? And then like they sit and watch the meteor and then people die and it hatches.
That's what
thought
the
that
trailer right here looks like.
That's what it looks like, but it's not this movie. So I actually haven't seen this. I thought I knew what it was based on that initial thumbnail. So go check that out. I'll Google it for you guys to get confirmation. But also, yeah, Bob's powers were OP in the Thunderbolts. I was upset that humans could just manufacture a Superman. Not a fan that Bob was just OP.
I didn't think he was very cool. Didn't like it.
If you were going to be a Superman level superhero in any universe,
Yeah.
you need to have a once in a universe event happen to give you that power. It's not repeatable.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it was stupid. It was stupid. The way it was introduced was stupid. We're not talking about Thunderbolts, so let's move on. Jerry gave this a D. It doesn't sound like a great movie. I just don't like the vibe of it. It doesn't sound like my style of horror movie. It sounds very more. Well, you said, Jerry, not very horror-y, more drama, creepiness. This came twice.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, Jerry.
This movie we watched the other day We both really enjoyed it.
Oh, I was like immediately like, who is that? It's Dakota Fanning. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Dakota Fanning. It's your classic mysterious evil box that you see right there.
I'm already
Is
in.
like some woman drops it off to her. The movie opens with a woman drops it off to her and is like, "You're gonna die tonight." And then she starts getting phone calls, and it's like from the box being like, "You need to give me 3 things, like something you love, something you want, and something you need or whatever or hate." Um, and they don't explain the box. It's just doing evil things to her, and she has to like cut off her toe for one of the things. Um,
For
and
what?
again, it's just this
How does she
or
wait?
that's or
How
the
does she
box
know
is
to
like
do
gonna
that
kill
though?
her.
It talks to her.
It talks to her. It's a thing of like
Oh,
either
so
on the
it's like an
phone or she
actual
was like, well, "What do you
character.
want me?" It's an entity. It's some evil entity, and like haunts her with like the ghost of like her parents and stuff. And like she at one point she asks like, "What do you want me to do?" And her TV pops on, and it's like her niece doing this little piggy went to the market, this little piggy. And so she like picks up on like, "You want my toe?" And so she just like cut off her toe.
So she guesses
um
that. She's not certain.
Very tiny cast too.
yeah, it's good though. It is good. There was a good jump scare in it that got me.
Okay.
um I enjoyed it.
And this is on
I
Paramount Plus or
definitely enjoyed
Field.
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
right.
yes, yes,
It
yes.
looks like they got this is their movie that they came out with it all on Paramount Plus.
Yeah, like 90% of the movie, maybe 85% is just Dakota Fanning in her house alone.
Dealing with this creepy box.
Yeah, dealing with this creepy box, trying to figure it
Hour and a
out, trying to
half.
get it to leave her alone. Yeah, and that didn't doesn't drag on. It was well done. I would give this
Ooh, IMDb scores bad. 4.9.
yes, yeah.
The votes are
If you look online
5.8K.
or whatever,
That's crazy.
people don't like it. I enjoyed it because a lot of people are like, "Oh, I wanted them to explain the box more or whatever." Where it's like, no, I like
Ah,
that they didn't explain the
I might
box.
like
It's
that.
just this
Old
evil
school
box.
horror movie.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, here's this thing. We're in a world where this is just happening. Move on. It's not really about why is the box doing what it's doing. It just is doing it. I'll probably give it an A minus.
A minus. Wow, high praises.
I liked it. I liked it.
All right.
Because again, was not expecting it, and enjoyed it more than I thought I would.
Okay, I know Dakota Fanning from the live action Cat in the Hat with Mike Myers. I was wondering where I knew her from.
Yeah, she was a child actress. Yeah.
And Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. Okay. Ryan just now realizing who Dakota Fanning is. I like that.
Yes, I was like,
Yep.
I've heard this name when I was a kid.
Yeah. Man on Fire.
Oh, this
She
is the
was Man on Fire.
Shazam guy. I knew this director's name. Okay. Shazam was his big. He did both the Shazam movies. All right, Jerry. My bad. I the director's name looked familiar. Until Dawn.
This again, I was pleasantly surprised. It's like based on some game I've never played. But
Video game, right?
Good practical, a lot of good practical horror effects. There's some good like body horror in it. Good, just normal slasher horror. Like she's looking for her sister, and they go to this house, and they're on like a time loop where if they don't make it to dawn, the night repeats, and they get killed again, in different ways. And this again had some good jump scares.
It's kind of, isn't it? Like just asking, Silent Hill vibes.
Pretty much. It's
Like
sort
not
of like, what's
identical,
going on
but
here?
like a similar, like, because like they enter a place that's on a weird time loop. Silent Hill, she enters a place that's in a weird vortex world, whatever the fuck. I don't know how they explain that, the Silent Hill thing, but because just looking through the images and you telling me that, I'm like, oh, okay, that kind of sounds very. But she's alone looking for her child. They're a crew of kids looking for her sister.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It was good. It was good. And like I don't know. It worked, and there's like moments where they're like, "Ooh, let's
Creepy
not." They
mask.
make the classic horror mistakes of like, "Let's split up," and then they're quickly like, "That was stupid. Let's not split up next time." And they like remember the last time they like went through the time loop, and so it was good. It was good. I think we rented it on Amazon for like $5 or something. Um,
Oh,
I
she was
would
in her
recommend it.
last thing before this was Nora. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who any of the actors were in it.
Was she just like a random
Um,
stripper in that, or what? Who was she? Well,
I
doesn't
never saw
matter.
Nora.
Do
Eh,
you guys prefer your horror films with actors you've never seen, or do you like a
it
known
depends.
actor?
It depends.
Yeah, I think it depends. Like, I would I guess it would depend on maybe what they did before. Like at this point, I don't know if I would
If they're good, they're
be
good.
able to but like again, at this point, I don't know if I'd be able to suspend me not thinking, oh, there's Deadpool if I see Ryan Reynolds at this point. Any movie
Well,
Ryan Reynolds does is just like, well, there's no
he's typecast
and so
himself into a hole. I would agree with you on that.
yeah.
He's not like he's out. You know what I mean? But like I don't know. There's certain actors I could see, you know, changing up. I mean, look, Ethan Hawke is a great example. Let's go back to Black Phone. I thought that first one was pretty strong of a film, and I was actually juiced that he was playing that bad guy, and I think that's what kind of drew me into watching it. You spoke highly, I think, of it too, Jerry. You and Nick D did, but then I enjoyed him in the movie. I didn't really give a fuck about the young man playing the character, Rye. Now that the young guy, they're both coming back for the sequel. That's also dope, though, and I like that, Ryan. I think with horror, mentioning Robert Englund, I do like it when the villain character is the same actor all the way through. If you're gonna make 20 of these movies, keep the same bad guy character all the way through. If they're a speaking character.
Yeah, and Ethan Hawke has been known. I remember him from The Purge and Sinister, so he's kind of on a horror kick.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know he did those movies. I did not even know that. I thought, to be honest, I thought Black Phone was his first, but that's interesting.
No, yeah, I think it was in a Daylight or Daywalkers, a vampire movie.
Oh, I do remember that.
yeah.
I do remember that. I do remember that.
That was a good one.
Daywalkers, though, is a very interesting vampire film. That's not a horror style vampire film. That was when vampires was popping, and that's like a hit, like taking vampires hella real. They've already taken over Earth. He's like a doctor that works at a hospital for vampires. There's no humans left. I like that movie, Riot. You brought up something that I'd forgotten about that film. That's a great movie. That's a great movie.
Defoe's in it as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Okay, that's a great movie, dude.
Yeah,
Good call out.
And then one like that Hugh Grant in Heretic.
Oh yeah.
Of Hugh Grant having never really played a bad guy, he did real good in
He's
that.
like in the
I liked
70s.
That yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely depend on what it is. But like I'm open to it.
All right,
but it's probably easier for
so
me.
this though, Jerry, what are we giving this until dawn?
I'll go like B+, A-.
Awesome.
Like again, the practical effects in that are like well worth checking out.
All right, we're on to me. I'm gonna be super quick because mine are all, as we know. I started Scream 2. I actually didn't finish this all the way, but I forgot that Will Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, was even in this, and I forgot she was opening Kill, and that's clearly why I forgot that she's in this, which is the classic epic thing that what makes goddamn Scream, in my opinion, the greatest horror franchise of all time. Is the first kill is so like amazing because I didn't even remember she was in it. You know what I mean? Because it's that intro kill, and it's a classic intro kill.
In the movie theater.
This is when they introduced Stab. I forgot all about the intro of this movie. What a great intro to follow up one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion, Scream 1. This is a great follow up. I need to finish it. I would say though overall it's a B, and one day I want Fats to come on and we'll do a Scream tier list maybe after Halloween. Fats definitely wouldn't come on with the Dodger game on, although the Dodger game just wrapped up and we lost. Great film, fantastic film. I rewatched this one because
with 5 or 6.
This is 5. So this is what the reboot the most recent reboot that started and then now will not be completed because that one young lady said some stuff on it. We don't need to go super into it. She said stuff on Instagram or whatever. She got booted. Then the director ended up getting booted. It sounds like the director was like, yo, how am I supposed to make a movie when you just fired my main character? And then Jenna Ortega was still attached to it. I read the whole spiel while watching this. She was still attached to it. Then she claimed she had to leave for Wednesday. But then a year later, which is like present day now, she then came out and said, no, I quit that because my friend got fired and the director quit and that franchise is going to fall apart. I 100% disagree with her. It's a shame that happened and that the distributors or whatever did all that. But they're bringing back the OG writer from the original one. And they're bringing back all the original characters. And to be honest, Jenna Ortega, get off your high horse with your Wednesday stuff. That's not that good. These two movies aren't that great either. These weren't like they're cool. They're C-tier Scream films. And to be honest, dude, the highlight of this fucking movie is Sydney coming back to the town. It wasn't anything to do with you and your friend, to be real. The cool part of it was when Sydney shows up. The bad guy sucks too. Super didn't like him as a bad guy. It made no sense. The highlights of the film, I had a lot to say about this very quickly though, is the two young kids that are related to what's this goddamn character? No. That's the girls that I didn't care for very much. No, the twins. There's a boy and a girl, and they're related to the homie that worked at the Blockbuster. Jamie Kennedy. Jamie Kennedy's niece and nephew, who he clearly never met. They're funny, and them being tied into the whole thing and her explaining it like how he did. I did enjoy that. I thought that was a cool little tie-in. The chick from Honora, she's a great actress. Her, when they reveal, spoilers everybody, when they reveal her shit and she just shoots that other girl in the face, that is an amazing scene and it caught me off guard. It even caught me off guard watching it again and remembering, oh yeah, that's wild. And the ending sequence is a decent one, but the killer reveal is one of the worst, in my opinion. And what I really didn't like, and this is just, in watching it now, what year did this come out? Not even that long ago. Billy in the back seat, when they do the flashback and she's like, shut up, dad, and she's driving, it does not look good. It doesn't hold up, in my opinion. The visuals don't. I don't know if that's on purpose or what the deal was. Do you remember what I'm talking about, Jerry?
I never saw this. When the one before this with
that's Wes Craven's
Emma
last
Roberts.
film. That's his last film. Hold on, Jerry.
When she threw herself through the table,
I love that
I was
scene.
like, I am done with Scream. Maybe I did see this. I don't know.
That's my favorite scene.
I absolutely hated that, and I was like, I am absolutely done with Scream.
He was super old at that
burn.
point. I love these movies. I think they're the best horror movies made.
I don't know about that, man.
It's my opinion. I know it's my opinion.
You watch it through. That's it.
My opinion for saying that too is because it's a murder mystery / horror movie, and I can rewatch these. Like I'm gonna get to one of probably the goriest horror movie ever made. It's my last film I'm gonna talk about. I can never. It's great and it's gnarly as could be. I'm never rewatching Terrifier 3. I'll get to my review in a bit about it, but I'm never rewatching that film. No way, no how. Like I would say no.
I would say the first Scream is definitely so good because what that movie does is it parodies every other horror film before its time with the character of Shaggy, Matthew Illard, calling out every single trope was phenomenal.
No, it's Jamie Kennedy too. It starts with Jamie Kennedy and shit, and they do that in this movie too. The beginning of this movie calls out it mentions all the I don't know, the new age style horror movies, which I don't really like that style. I like a big bad. I don't know. They're my favorites. This is another C tier in my opinion. Out of all the Scream movies, I think this little franchise, this 2-episode arc that's going to be there, because there's the original 3, there's the Wes Craven's last film, because they took a fat break and then they do 4. 4 kind of, you're right, Jerry. It was a hit and miss. It did so bad in the box offices that they stopped again. Plus, he passed away. I've heard people say if you go back and rewatch it, it's better than you remember. But I don't know. I need to go back and see it. It's actually it's the only one not streaming, which is interesting. It's the only one not streaming. That I not on any of the platforms I had available. But this is a C tier one. It's definitely not as good as the classics, but that's whatever. The next thing I did watch, this was under Fats' recommendations. He is a big fan of this. If you didn't know, the same writer who wrote Scream also wrote the original I Know What You Did Last Summers. So it's the fucking same movie. I even would say that it's kind of fan fiction of the Scream kids on a summer vacation. It's Sidney Prescott at a beach house. You know what I mean, Jerry? No, the original one came out at the same time, around the same time as Scream. Homie was like pumping them out. That the writer dude who writes these, the original writer, is this guy, isn't it? No, that's a lady. What is the original writers?
Freddie Prinze Jr. from Scooby-Doo and Sarah Michelle Gellar from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and that one was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I haven't watched the reboot.
I thought it was the same dude who did Scream. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was the director or something. I don't know. Oh, based off the novels. So this lady wrote the novels?
Yeah, I read the original book.
Who was the original screenplay by? I read something online. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm totally off on my game.
Well, this is the new one, though.
Yeah, this is the new one. This new one was Freddie Prinze Jr. pops up in it. It was kind of cool to see him. There's a few really gnarly kill scenes. The writing and the acting by this young group of people is just not great. I'll ask you guys right now, who's the killer? Who's the killer?
I read, so I know who the killer is.
Right guy. The tall guy in the blue.
No, that's the one they push on you the whole entire movie, but it's clearly not him. That's your guess, Ryan?
The other guy. It's always the dude.
Nope, he gets murdered in the back of the seat of a car.
Wow. Okay, so I'm confused. I'm guessing it's the prom queen in white.
Ryan, it's clearly the lesbian chick because she's in love with the two other girls. That's the most easy call out. Where are you, bro? What world are you in? And that is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. Ryan was going to take forever. He was going everyone. He's like, prom chicks. I was like, all right, Ryan, there's nothing.
I was trying.
Because it's a new age movie, too. They got to do the girl as the killer and make it modern day and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, but... And then the reasoning for it is so ridiculous of who was in the car happened to be someone. Dude, it's just like, it's absurd, bro.
Yeah, it's so dumb. It's a...
What was that?
Yeah, she came back. They all come back. Jennifer Love.
Jennifer Love, huge tits, pops up in a dream sequence.
I forgot she was in the original.
No, she comes back as in the dream.
What do you mean?
Yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No, but Sarah Michelle Gellar is the main character, I thought. Am I tripping it? Or is...
No, Jennifer Love Hewitt
oh my God,
is the main
character. You're right. Jerry, you're right. I got that wrong. Jerry, you're right.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah, you're right.
She pops up in the dream.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is married to Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, they met on that movie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
And then they did the best movies ever made, 1 and 2. Monsters Unleashed.
Right there. Yeah, this movie just seems way too forced.
And then they force they're trying to force a sequel with Brandy coming back too. That is unnecessary. Mm-hmm. Let me say this without saying too much. If you're not going to bring back Freddie Prinze, which they can't, then there's no need to make this. I would give this, although I did enjoy watching it and the kills were kind of cool. I was like half-assed. I was playing Pokemon on my Switcheroony.
2 hours. Dang.
It is on Netflix, so I watched it for free. I'm gonna give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C.
It's only on Netflix if you have the ad-free thing.
What do you mean?
Like Netflix, they have ad-free Netflix. I do not have ad-free Netflix, so I cannot watch this movie. It's only if you pay.
So now they're dividing up stuff that way now too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing, Jerry. And I didn't even know, to be honest, I didn't know Netflix had an ad version. I didn't even realize they had that because Netflix.
I'm pretty sure it's new. Yeah.
So you just got it recently.
They booted me off of like our family one because they're like, you're no longer in California. So Karina and I added an account and we just clicked yes. We didn't like look at any of it. And there's some movie that like Nick just watched, and like this, where like I see it's on Netflix. I went to find it, and they're like, "Oh no, you have to be on the ad-free tier," and it's like,
That's fucking nuts, dude. Fuck all
yeah,
these
it's like I'm
companies,
good.
man. I'm so over
Yeah.
how we were better off. I'm gonna say this, and now I'm starting like my grandpa, but we were way better off back in my day when I was growing up, and we paid for fucking cable, and we just had the thing. Because now, like,
We're just back to it. We're just back to
it's
normal.
no, Jared, it's worse.
TV with commercials.
No, Jared, it's worse because now, like, my mom pays for like 3 accounts here at the house, but then she, she don't give a fuck about Disney stuff really. But I gotta watch my Star Wars Marvel, so I pay for my Disney. You're right, and then you gotta pay. But then it's like, then you gotta pay for like other things I want to watch. Dude, and then
It's
let me
terrible.
say this too: whatever I want to watch is always on the platform I'm not paying for.
Mm-hmm.
You're always like, oh, where's
Yeah.
that thing? And it always happens to be on the one platform I don't fucking got. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm so
it's-
over it.
it's
It's
super
so
annoying.
goddamn annoying. C tier on this movie. All right, Birds. Fantastic film. Classic.
Oh,
Does it hold up the test of time? Yeah, for what it is and when it was made. The coolest part about all of this is after I watched this last Monday, I went to Bodega Bay. I watched this over the weekend last weekend. Last weekend, we didn't do a normal show because Jerry was gone. So last weekend, I watched this movie, and then on Monday, I took Oscar, and we went out to Bodega Bay. I walked him around it and shit. I went to the sites of where the scene where she's in the boat and she pulls up. It's very interesting on how he remade that town because the town is not laid out obviously the way he shows it to you. A lot of that was shot on the Universal Hollywood studio set, like on the lot. You can actually see that lot if you go on the studio tour at Universal Studios. You could see actually probably some of the areas that he mocked up as San Francisco and Bodega Bay. But the restaurant or the gas station, if you've ever watched the movie where the guy gets attacked by the birds when the big scene happens and then the gas runs down the hill and all that happens, you could see kind of where that all was, which is kind of badass. I went to that whole location. I also went to the schoolhouse, which now someone lives inside of the schoolhouse currently as their home resident, which is ridiculous because that place is fucking, it looks like a massive building, and you're like, what? Someone lives there as a house? I was hoping there was a photo of it. Like this shot, dude, obviously, but this is crazy because this movie's made in 1963. He's overlapping different shots over, you know what I'm saying? Different little pieces of film to make that shot. That area don't exist like that. You know what I mean? Which is crazy. And there's a couple other shots that he did that with, like, we're like, okay, like when they come out of the schoolhouse and the birds start chasing the little kids and hitting them, if you look down the street, you could see the ocean. When you're actually at the fucking schoolhouse, it's all the way inland. You can't even see the ocean from it. So what he does some like camera tricks, which is pretty like going there in person and seeing it too. You're like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Alfred Hitchcock was kind of the man for back in the day. Like he really was groundbreaking. Anyways, now I'm getting hella corny about Alfred Hitchcock shit and Bodega Bay. This place. So this street, I went to that. That's the fucking schoolhouse. That's where the big scene happens. The kids run down. This street does not run to the ocean. This is like way inland. This isn't actually even in Bodega Bay. It's in Bodega, which is the little city next to Bodega Bay, which is called Bodega. Yeah. If you Google it, that's where the schoolhouse and the church is. The place next door where the playground structure is gone. And the people that live next door where this house seems to be, which would be the school teacher's house, in which there is a scene in as well, that is not the same residence. I looked into it. When Alfred Hitchcock made the movie, he did a facade, and then when they did the interior shots, he filmed it on the Universal Studios lot. That's what I read online. If someone wants to leave a comment saying I'm incorrect on this, I'd be very interested because I'm very interested in this because it's not that far from where we live. I don't know if both you guys know that, but pretty crazy.
Yeah, I've been there.
You been there, Jerry?
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool. Fish and
Alright,
chips
guys, I'm
were
gonna hit the bathroom. I'll be right back.
yeah. All good, right?
Yep.
The fish and chips were horrendous.
I
Horrible.
did not have food there.
Horrible.
Really?
Yeah, really
Not
bad.
Good for a sea town.
No. Well, I had it at the spot too. That was like, whatever, doesn't matter. Movie overall, I really enjoyed it. And I think it's very like, wow, like that's where a lot of ideas definitely stem from is that film. I feel like that's the first like animal attack, like well done too. I mean, I don't know what year does Jaws come out. Let me Google that real quick.
Isn't that like
75. So yeah, I mean, I feel like
Okay.
yeah, I feel like this, I would assume, was an inspiration for Spielberg and shit. And I'm sure for a lot of people, like, this is a fantastic film. And there's no explanation of why the birds are doing it. They just say, oh, it happened another time in Santa Cruz. That's the only thing they really said.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah, I don't know. I prefer that type of horror. Like, things are just happening. We don't know why. Instead of like, ooh, here's a backstory and
But
this bird.
I like the one with an animal or something like that, like The Mist, how they did that with that movie. If you remember, it was just like, oh, this kind of mist thing happened with this vortex of weird creatures. I like that kind of shit. And there's like no need to really explain that. Or like how you're saying this, the suitcase works, right? Or like even how Freddy's dream sequences work. They never really super go in depth about how does that really break down and work. It's like, I don't fucking need to know how it works. It's the devil. Like, I like it when they just go, it's say, we're going to get to Terrifier and After 7. And that sums up, like, that's literally what that movie's about. They're just like, no, it's the devil. All right, 7. I never watched this fucking movie, dude. I know the what's in the box. It's one of the most iconic meme scenes, I feel like, in the last, 20, 30 years, whatever, right? Like, people always meme the what's in the box. And I knew what the fucking movie was about and who was starring in it, but I'd never, like, gone out of my way to watch it. And I finally sat down and checked it out. It is a fantastic film. It is a little bit of a bummer that I knew that it had been spoiled for me, but it was inevitable, obviously, at this point in life. And I still think that it still holds up as a badass movie with even having the knowledge of the what's in the box ending. It's still just a cool storyline. Both actors, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, are really doing it. Like, they're both real cool in it. Also, what's her name? I didn't realize that it's Gwyneth Paltrow's head in the box. I didn't really I'd known that and heard that before, but it didn't really dawn on me. Interesting that they don't have what's his name as the third lead or the fourth lead.
I probably don't want to give it away. Would be my guess.
I mean,
maybe he did it uncredited. I have no idea. Like, click all. Go to all cast. Let's see if he's.
I just want to see this. Like, they finally show him right there.
Because it's not really like.
He's in a good amount of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't. But I don't know. They're like trying to catch him, so it sort of like makes sense as why we don't know who he is. But I guess it's not a big terrible secret.
Kevin Spacey, John Doe.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an S.
That's a great movie.
I don't know. I'd say A. I'm not gonna go S. It's an A. It might have been S if it hit me at the right time, but I think knowing that reveal, it's still a great movie. But and it's a cool detective piece for sure. And I like almost like Scream. I do like my murder mystery horror. I am a fan of that style of film and cop drama. I always love a good buddy cop film, and they're good buddies. They become good buddies throughout the film. They do, Jared. They have the dinner scene, and they become good buddies.
I've never thought of it as a buddy cop movie, but it's like, they're working together.
They do, dude.
They are working together.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna give it an A. All right, now I'm gonna give this movie immediately an S tier, and then I'm gonna explain why. Because I already said I'm not gonna watch this movie again, probably, not for a while at least.
Which is your criteria for S tier?
Huh? You know what, Jared? You're right, but for horror movie, Terrifier is the best. Like, if you want to talk about the most sinister, evil character, I'm gonna leave it on this screen right now and explain right here. He murders children. At this Santa thing, they straight now show him murdering children, and it's like, wow, dude. Terrifier, Art the Clown holds back on no one and gives zero fucks, and that's like the beginning kill scenes, my friend. This isn't him even. This is the ramping up of this film, my friend. The ending scene, which Austin told me people got sick while filming it. I'm not even going to explain it, but it is some of the most gnarly brutal. I like looked at my phone for a majority of it because it's so over the top and ridiculous. But then classically, you are like, you know, I don't even know if I should be going through these images now that I think about it.
No, you definitely shouldn't. Yeah, I went through them. They're pretty graphic.
Yeah.
At least violent.
All right. So we, you know, if you're not familiar with Terrifier franchise, it is, I would say, he is the first character in a long time that deservingly needs to be put up with the big three. You know, Freddy, Jason, and Mike. Art the Clown 100% deserves. Art the Clown might be gnarlier than all of them at this point, and he's not done yet. And obviously, I think the reason that these films are so fantastic is that Damien, number one, he produces them all himself, so he doesn't have to run them through any Hollywood checks, which is why they're so gnarly, obviously. And he's able to do such fucked up shit. But then the other thing that really makes him great is he specializes, if I'm not mistaken, in doing, I don't know if he specializes, but he's hella good at doing the practical effects. The horror practical effects. He's the guy doing it. The director dude is doing the practical effects, and that clearly, and he's putting the love into these ridiculous kill scenes that no one else is ever going to do, Jerry, in my opinion. Which puts this on maybe, like, I don't know if there'll ever be a franchise that is as fucked up gory-wise that I've seen as Terrifier. I think it is the top tier. In Terrifier 2, I'll spoil that because that one's pretty old at this point. He murders that girl in the bed, and then Freddy fingers her body.
3 years old.
Freddy fingers her body from the bed, and it is one of the funniest shit I've ever seen. The killing is horrendous, but then Art the Clown Freddy fingering it, and there's a bunch of scenes in this movie where he does similar things where you're like, whoa, that was over the top. But then he like lies down in all the blood afterwards in one and does snow angels. And it just, I died of laughter. I was like, that's just so, after what you just witnessed, for him to then do that, it's like, man, Art the Clown is the most ridiculous, and he doesn't speak. So it's like, he just honks his little horn and does his little thing and waves, and that's that. And it's just it's scary. Now, the thing they're doing in this one is they introduce a character that speaks kind of for him, which is interesting. I didn't love it. And then they introduce this very, like, because they never explain how Art the Clown works or how any of his gags, like, he's pretty much got a mystery bag that he constantly pull out giant items out of too. Like, he's clearly not of this world. And that's been apparent, I feel like, from the first movies, but they didn't super dive into it. And like, even in this one, without going into anything too in depth, a portal just kind of opens. And things like, I don't really get what is exactly going on, but it doesn't matter because you're not there for that. You're there to see what Art's going to do to his new victims. And for all that, I'm going to give it an A because Jer is right. My criteria for an S tier is rewatchability. And I've said that time and time again. And Jer pointed that out. And I forgot that I said that because I'm probably a little stony. And I got to stick to my guns. So it gets an A. Because the rewatchability on this is very low. I couldn't really bring myself. I'm looking forward to the next
go
one.
Through it all over again.
Yeah, it's an experience to watch a Terrifier, and that's what a horror movie should be. Like, if we're getting into horror movie, this is it, man. Like, it's unrated. I didn't even know that it's unrated. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense.
That's pretty crazy.
Dude, in Terrifier 1, he chainsaws up a lady's vagina. Up it. And they, like, show it. If you're, like...
I watched only the second Terrifier, and I was disappointed because the plot was super lacking.
Yeah.
He just spawns in and starts killing random people and chose this random girl to go after.
No, he's been going after that girl since the first movie. Yeah. That continues into 3.
Okay, yeah. 2
She's actually spoilers. She's like Jesus or something. She's got now a crown. Dude, the movie's getting ridiculous. It's going even, like I said, he's got portals now opening, and she, for some reason, that character that you're speaking of, and she is in all 3 movies, Raw Guy. She has a crown, a Jesus crown of thorns around her head. It's crazy. No explanation.
Yeah, my favorite series, but I was just at Halloween Horror Nights at Universal.
Oh, yeah?
And they heavily influenced Terrifier and Art. There's a walkthrough specifically for the movie. But then if you ever go to Universal for Haunted Horror Nights, they have clowns running around the park scaring you, and half of them were dressed
Mm-hmm.
as art. So they really wanted you to watch these movies, which is exactly why I watched them.
That's interesting because I wonder what their connection to them are. I wonder if they're producing them and giving him money now, or what the deal is.
I think they know he's the next big thing.
No, he already is.
So
They're only doing one more. They're only doing one more movie and then they're done.
I heard they're doing an Easter movie and then another series of him. That's what I heard at Universal.
That might be true. There might only be one more Terrifier movie. I heard it was in space, but it could be Easter. That makes sense with the Jesus stuff at the end of the movie. You now saying that, Ryan, that totally makes sense. That's going to be Easter. That's crazy. Yeah. I can see that because Art the Clown, Ryan, isn't even he predates Terrifier. He was in a different movie that the homie made before Terrifier, and then he brought an anthology movie, and then he brought Art the Clown from the anthology movie and made Terrifier. So then, if you're saying that there's work that he's going to do a Terrifier spinoff kind of where Art the Clown does other stuff, that makes sense. Oh man, the trailer's playing. Now we probably don't want to see that. It's crazy fucking movie, dude. But yeah, if you're squeamish too, definitely don't watch it.
Well, the second one is the only one I watched, and I was disappointed because it's very graphic, but it's obviously like rubber mannequins. Like
but it's good.
The budget on practical effects was so low that it was like corn syrup and rubber mannequins for every kill scene, and I was like not scared internally because I saw it was just toys and.
Yeah, I mean, because he goes a little long with it. I agree with you. You. It's the first shock of it. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm always like, oh shit, at first, and then he also has Art do like a funny like. But I think it's. I mean, yes, obviously it's not like. I love practical effects. I hate digital. So I way rather look like that style of corny, like that's what we grew up with kind of vibe than digital. Digital just, to me, looks, has this shine to it that I just don't. I'm trying to think of a movie that had a lot of digital kills. Nothing coming to mind. Even that Scream. Well, even that Scream, when she starts stabbing him, it's clearly like not even practical, I would say. In the final Scream scene in Scream 5,
like some Scream.
Yeah. It like even those, and to be honest, Rye Guy, I like to point that out too. Like that's an easy one to do fucking practical. It's kind of, and that's the shame. Like that's what I think the special thing. That's why I love Terrifier though, because I do love practical, and this dude leans into the practical. It is a little over the top, and then he turns that and makes it kind of silly. It's not for everyone. But man, some of the shit he comes up with in this next one. Yeah, this whole thing, I don't know if it's on screen. It probably shouldn't be on screen because we're probably going to get in trouble. This one will just close. I can't close this window right now.
That's your only window.
No, it's not.
There you go.
Can I share this one? I don't know if we're even going to get to that tier list. We rambled on about those movies for way too long. Let's do this real quick, because this I think would be hella fun. We haven't played this in forever, Jerry. High-low?
Yeah. Oh, and it's updated.
All right, right. So we got to be quick, and we got to pick which movie we think did better. Quiet Place 2018 or Hitcher 1986?
Quiet
Place.
Yeah, that was kind of a big one, right?
Barely. Quiet Place.
Yeah, I don't even know Coherence.
Yeah.
So it's like a rank up game. Conjuring was like one of the best of the
Yeah, that was super
franchise.
popular.
Yeah.
That was super popular. I mean, that's the
That's
sixth
my favorite
one.
Jason. I think Conjuring was better.
That's
Yeah,
your
I'm
favorite
gonna stay
Jason? Liz is your favorite Jason?
Yeah. I just watched all of them. It was so good.
Really?
Okay,
and you recommend that
sorry.
one, Rye?
That's the one with Tommy Jarvis and like the Bob. Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think on this?
I haven't seen Exorcist 3, so Jason lives for me.
Yeah, Exorcist still.
Exorcist 3, you think?
I've never heard of Exorcist 3.
I mean, it's up to you now, Tubes. You have one for each.
Ryan's saying it's the best Jason, so I'm like, well, I'm not Jason lit.
Yeah, best Jason versus one of the worst Exorcists.
Fuck it. Fuck! We lost.
Wow.
We lost on that one. All right, we gotta run it back. I forgot this game's fun. This is better than doing the tier list. Let's run it back. What's this?
It's the same questions. What the heck is this?
Ad. Pff, I ain't paying.
This is a bed bug.
I mean, I believed you knew, Rye.
Yes.
What happened right there? I mean, who would have thought the
enjoyed that.
Exorcist 3 would have been good?
Sick. It was the funnest of the whole series to me. The rest were bullshit.
All right, The Quiet Place Day
Ooh.
1, did it not do well?
I don't think both of these did well, but I think The Nun may be better.
Well,
Because
they
it's
made more movies, and it's based off The Conjuring. They made a Nun too. Did they not?
Yeah, I'd probably say the nut. Oh.
Fuck! Instant out.
Off top.
Instant
Okay.
out.
Jerry. That's on Jerry.
I mean, I would have thought the same because again, I feel
No, 'cause they made a
I
Nun
do feel
too.
like initial reviews of the Quiet Place Day 1 just weren't as strong.
I never watched it.
and
'Cause
like,
it
yeah,
got
for
such
that-
bad reviews. I didn't even end up watching it.
Yeah, and like for
Watch an ad. Nice.
Well, every time we lose, we have to watch an ad. Yeah. They've got us, huh? And then we're playing it on our fucking stream, so they triple got us. It's ridiculous.
Some dirt bike though. I'll watch dirt bike. Rock climbing.
Well, you know what?
Dog.
Every next ad, we're gonna do it. Every time we go to an ad, we'll click over and do a one tier list thing, and then we'll click back.
there we go.
There we go.
All right, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 versus Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Now, Rye Guy, you are supposedly our Friday the 13th expert.
I think it's gotta be Friday the 13th. I don't know anything about Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Chainsaw Massacre 1 was a huge fucking deal. Like a huge deal.
Yeah.
I'm going to
and
go
I
with
mean,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Jerry, what's your vote?
I would say Friday the 13th.
This is the most iconic.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, Jerry, you seen this?
I'm gonna say
It
Pearl.
must be Pearl. Pearl has a lot of following.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Easy.
that's what's his name's baby's mama. Sheila Buff. That's Sheila Buff's fucking baby's mama. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
That you know when he went crazy and all that, and like had to get like go to mental. It was all over her and stuff. That's the wife. They've divorced and gotten
Interesting.
back
Did not
together
know.
again, and they have one kid. Yeah, I read about it. I did a deep dive on the Shia LaBeouf not that long ago.
I love the
The first Omen. This is the remake. No,
I liked it. I really like that, but I'm still gonna say Pearl.
Yeah, Pearl was my vote. Yeah.
I've never
easy.
seen Pearl. I need to watch Pearl, huh?
It's a trilogy.
Yeah, it was.
Never saw this too. I wanted to see this.
I think it's better than 6.5. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's probably Quiet Place too.
7.2. Well, we know what the answer on this is. Yeah, we know what the answer on this is. It's got to be. This is one of the greatest horror movies ever.
I don't really like The Shining. I'll say that.
You're a fucking idiot, Ryan, and I don't mean to say that ever on this show, but that is fucking ridiculous. That is the most absurd take I've ever heard. It is one of the best. That is why, you know why I smoke is because of that movie. I don't even want to get into it, Ryan. Get the fuck out of here cricketing me. I'll get the soundboard. Hold on.
Let's hear it. I'm ready. Oh.
All right, now The Watchers versus The Shining. Ryan probably likes The Watchers because he would like M. Night Shyamalan's Daughters film that sucked. The trailer of this movie was good. The movie itself was not good. It's The Shining. There's no way it's going to be that film. Yeah, 5.7. Don't like The Shining. Right,
watch it,
Jerry, you
bro.
tell me you like The Shining, Jerry.
Yeah, I like The Shining.
The
All right,
Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman's got to have beaten that, right, Jerry?
I've never even heard of it.
I need to,
Statistically, most movies are
Yeah.
over 5.7, so you can even guess The Boogeyman and be fine.
Yeah. Let's take a stab at it.
5.9, dude.
Ooh.
Don't trust me.
Well, we won.
Fuck is-
Never heard of this.
She's like a vegan and
Oh, Ryan.
like starts eating raw meat, like can't help herself, and then like becomes a
Ryan's-
cannibal.
Ryan's super scared. This is the horror movie for
Maybe,
Ryan.
I don't know. I liked Raw. Maybe I don't know.
Is it better than 6?
6.9.
Ooh, okay.
Never heard of
Illuminati?
this.
Is that what the heck is this?
The conspiracy.
I've seen it.
The
It's
Kennedy
like
assassination.
it's like some dude who's like deep diving conspiracies, and then like basically ends up at the Illuminati. It's weird. I don't know. I don't think the conspiracy's getting a 7.
Yeah, this is out of my wheelhouse, guys.
6.2. Fuck yeah.
Okay, Annabelle Creation. Is that the first or second? Because I heard the Annabelle movies were horrible.
It's
But
the
6.4?
first one.
I don't know.
It's
the first
It's the first one. So they made a second one of this. So I'm gonna assume it's higher than a 6.2. But then again,
Yeah.
2. But then again,
Yeah,
it could
I'm
have
gonna
just
say
made a
it's higher
lot.
than
It could have made a lot of
6.2.
money, and the Conjuring's just a fucking. The reason I don't watch any of the Conjuring films is it's just too much, in my opinion. I don't like any of that. I think I watched the first one and I was not into it. But
I do not like demon possession or ghost films because there's no rules. They just do whatever, you know?
yeah, to an extent.
Mhm.
Pick up something and there's not like a plot reason why. So I'm not a fan of this. So, but Annabelle's probably better. Higher budget, I would guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Annabelle.
Yes, close one.
Barely, yeah.
Ooh, 98, baby. I hated this movie. I thought it sucked. But that chick character became very popular, and they proceeded to make more
Yeah.
of these. They made a ton of these after this, didn't they not?
I want to lean. Yeah, they even like have the TV show, and she's like still in it. I want to say Bride of Chucky.
That one has a funny intro.
Ooh,
Ah, all right.
wow.
Oh, wait, so have we only been streaming for an hour? I thought we've been streaming for longer, huh? Am I tripping? What time? We started at 8? I thought we started earlier. Whatever. All right, we're going to go over here to our tier list. The last movie we were on was Cursed, Jer. Do you know it?
No. Look, I see Christina Ricci.
Dark Half. The Dark Half. Do you know it?
Mm-mm-mm.
No.
The Dark Skies.
I think that's an alien movie.
We're in
Put
the
it
D
in
section.
the one above this.
Put it in the one above this.
'Cause I think I've seen Dark Skies. So it's at least.
We're gonna finish this one day. All right, is our game back on? Whoa!
No, we're getting sound now. It's like it didn't even
It didn't even play.
like start. Yeah.
Well, here I'll pull that off, and I'll just ask you guys.
Candy.
No, because then it won't play again, huh? Yeah. But if I have it over here, okay. I'm just gonna ask you guys the movies, and then you guys just tell me if you've heard of it or not, and then we can go from there. Darkness Falls.
The Tooth Fairy one?
I don't
that's
know.
Probably
It
like,
just says Darkness Falls, and it has like a
C.
clock tower.
Yeah, it's about a tooth fairy, evil tooth fairy.
Really?
It's like C. Yeah.
The
interesting, but
Darkness.
it's not great.
It has Kevin Bacon in it. The Darkness with Kevin Bacon.
The Darkness. Yeah, I don't know that off top.
All right, I'll put it in the bottom. Dawn of the Dead. That's a fucking classic. I mean, I think it holds up the test of time. That's the original zombie movie of all time. I don't know if I'd say that's S tier, but I definitely think it's A just for what it brings to the table for horror and zombies. I mean, that George Romero pretty much wrote the book on them. So I'm gonna go bottom. I'm gonna go bottom of A. No, you know what? It's better than.
Is it the original one?
Yeah, it's the original. I'm gonna go top A because I'm realizing what our A list is, and I'm like, okay, it's got to be the top of A. We got some.
Okay.
We got American Psycho, and we got Blair Witch, and Blair Witch is good, and it brought a lot to the table. I've never seen it, but I know people love it. But Cabin Fever, I know we love, but Dawn of the Dead is so historical. All right, we'll change back after this one. Dawn of the Dead, the remake by. Now, this is one of the only movies that, in my opinion, Zack Snyder really actually hit out of the park.
I really liked it.
This is when I thought Zack Snyder was the shit. I was like, yeah, man, he rules. This movie, I would say this I like better than the original. Even though the original does a lot for the franchise, obviously it's the beginning of the franchise and zombies in general. This movie is my S tier for zombies.
Dude, we can't see anything.
I know you
but
can't.
the
I know you
ad.
can't. I know you can't because the ad
It still play.
it wouldn't play if you could see the thing. That's why I said I'm just going to read them to you. All right, Jigsaw versus the right let the right one in.
Probably
Never saw Jigsaw.
Hey, I never saw Jigsaw.
I did see
that the right way.
I saw Spiral, which I thought was pretty good with Chris Rock, but I never saw Jigsaw. You're gonna go with the. You saw the other one though, Jerry. You think that's the right answer?
Yeah, I've seen the other one. I don't know. I'm gonna say Jigsaw, just because again, it's more of a franchise. Ooh.
And we're out instantly.
Oh,
And we're out instantly.
God.
That was bad.
That was yeah.
I'm gonna ask you guys a movie again. All right, The Dummy, which is like I think it looks like the Dummy Silence, or Dead Silence. Oh my God, I'm reading. So it has a dummy on it. It looks like the dummy from fucking Goosebumps. Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh wait, I think I saw this. The twist is. You want me to tell the twist?
Go for it, Ryan.
Yeah.
The twist is that the grandfather was a puppet the whole time, and the dummies are humans with like their veins being used as strings or something creepy.
What? See,
Yeah.
I kinda
That's
wanna see
interesting.
That now.
Nah, that's interesting.
Crazy.
Where are you putting that? Where are you putting it?
The dummy was probably like a B. It was a good twist. Like he hires this person to come figure out shit, but it turns out he's a puppet the whole time, and it was like, whoa.
Wow.
All right,
You don't
That's
see him
wild.
in the chair,
we're back on the
little,
game.
like,
I've never heard of either of these movies.
Heretic?
I mean, a Heretic. I've never seen either of these movies. I've never seen Heretic actually. I know about it. Yeah, Jerry, you seen it?
I've seen both of these. Audition, like, is always on people's like, ooh, most crazy messed up horror movies. That I would almost say Audition is probably higher rated than Heretic.
By one, by .1. Record in 2007. I don't think that was as big of a deal as this. I'm going with it, Jerry. Oh my God!
I was just about to say, like, I don't actually know about that. People really like that one. Yeah, it's like found footage.
Fuck! I never even heard of either of those movies.
Zombie things,
All right.
kind of. Or Biohazard.
I'm gonna ask you guys a movie, Death Proof. Quentin Tarantino's Death Proof. I mean, I guess it is horror. In Kurt Russell's the villain, obviously the horror character. I never thought of it as that, but there is some gore in it as well. If we're considering it horror, I would say B or A.
Yeah, I'd say like, yeah, top of B, bottom of A. Maybe.
We'll go top of B because I just don't really super consider it horror. Next one, boys, is Deep Blue Sea. Never saw this.
That's a throwback.
I think I've seen LL Cool J. No, yeah, I've had to have seen this.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson, right? Yeah. This movie's fucking hilarious. It was the time period of Anaconda as well, where it's like a comedy horror. I mean, it's B or C at best, though.
Yeah, I'd almost say top of C.
Top of C?
Because I don't feel it's too horror-y.
Yeah, it's kind of...
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
It's a fun movie, yeah. Deep Rising.
That was pretty good with like the weird octopus monster.
Never saw this.
Or like Cthulhu. It's probably again top of C, bottom of B. Like it was interesting, but like the graphics, I guarantee do not stand up.
We'll go C. We'll put it right next to Deep Blue Sea too. Why not? How's our game doing? Oh, our game's back. All right, we're back, boys. Renfield sucked. The board game. I watched the trailer for this recently.
Yeah, I've seen both. Where?
This is like a horror movie. This is not. Sorry, Rob. What was that?
Yeah.
I said Renfield had very poor blood effects. It was like such obvious CGI blood that it was took me out of the movie. The hotel scene, or the apartment scene, I guess.
I thought it was gonna be better than what it was. I was a little disappointed by it, to be honest.
Same.
I'm gonna say Ready or Not's probably higher.
6.8, 6.4. We're in, boy. Our high score tonight's 10. Evil Dead 2 is one of the greatest fucking movies ever made. Came out the year me and Jerry were born. It's superior to obviously Evil Dead 1. I personally like Army of Darkness, but that's a more fun movie, not very horror-y. I would say Evil Dead 2, but then again, I don't know. It might not have been received well in 87.
But again, it's IMDb now. I'm gonna say Evil Dead. Evil Dead.
77. Wow, almost one whole point above it. Wow, that's good. Drag Me to Hell, same director. We have 2 movies right now by Sam Raimi. We
I'd
have
say Evil Dead still.
No,
Yeah, I mean-
stand by Evil Dead.
Evil Dead's the
Yeah.
superior movie out of the 2, although Drag Me to Hell is a great Sam Raimi film. 6.6. That's a great film, too. If you haven't seen Drag Me to Hell, it's great. I rewatched this. I remember enjoying this movie, okay? I rewatched this movie. This movie is fucking this is some Jerry fucking sex book shit. if you're a long time over the show watcher, you know what I'm referencing, and that's exactly what Interview with a Vampire is. It's some Jerry book.
Tom Cruise.
Very.
I don't remember him at all.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is
Brad
like the
Pitt,
main guy. Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt aren't.
Brad Pitt's the main guy.
It's the 2 of them.
Wow. I
Yeah,
gotta-
Brad. Yeah, Tom Cruise is. Who's the interviewer? Someone's. Oh, Christian Slater's the
Christian
interviewer.
Slater's the
This
interviewer.
is
Christian
and it's
Slater's the
got,
interviewer.
whoever played MJ from Spider-Man. What's her name?
Kate Winslet.
No,
No, and she was in Bring It On.
yeah.
Either way,
Yeah.
a young her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Interview.
I'm not surprised. I think Drag Me to Hell is clearly the better Halloween movie, though. I just gotta
Yeah.
say. Now, Itchy the Killer is a horror classic, Japanese horror classic, correct, Jerry, or Korean?
Yeah.
Japanese?
I think Japanese.
It is a fucking classic, from my understanding. Have not seen it.
I've seen it. It's crazy.
Do you think it has a better IMDb score than Interview with the fucking Vampire? Which is not a horror movie, really. It's more of a drama over... it's creepy, but it's super sexual, very drama-y.
Kirsten Dunst?
Kirsten Dunst,
is her
yeah.
name.
Nick Lopez lives with her. Shout out Enlo. Lopez, where you at, doggy?
I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Interview. It seems like it's hard to get.
6.9. That's a high
It seems like it's hard
score.
to get a 7.
I'm gonna go with 6.9. Never even heard of this. Jerry,
I've heard of it. Yeah, heard of it. Never seen it.
producer of The Ring and Disturbia. It's the producer of Disturbia.
With Shia LaBeouf.
If you know, you know. 6.9 wins it, dude. All right, Rosemary's Baby has to beat that. Rosemary's Baby didn't Rosemary's Baby win an
Yeah.
Oscar? Rosemary's
don't
Baby
know.
has to win that. 8. It's a fucking 8.
Nice. Is this our best round ever? The uninvited.
No, we're only at 7.
Probably Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's an 8.
Yeah, stick with Rosemary.
7.2. Don't know
I'm
what
surprised.
this is.
Yeah,
Don't know what this
very
is.
Surprised.
I think 7.2 is a high one though, dude. We're only on 8.
Yeah, I've seen Maxine. It's crazy.
Oh, Addie's here. I didn't know Addie was here. How long's Addie been here? Addie's been
A
here for a minute, huh? Addie, what's up, dog? Oh, Nick D's here too. I haven't been looking at the vertical chat. See, I told you, Jared. Oh shit, Fats commented in the normal chat. Fats with the 2 hours. Fats, holler at you, Fats. Fats is in the normal chat. Fats, what's up, dog?
Yeah. A minute ago.
Addie, what's up, dude? Let's play yeah. Nick D, you're in chat, bro. Fucking Ryan just realized he had it. All right, which one are we going with?
I'm gonna say Maxine, but yeah, let's go with Maxine.
No, uninvited. You fool.
All right, okay. Ryan's very confident. He's very confident.
Ryan Googled it.
Yeah.
Ryan Googled it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Saw X.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You're right. Fuck them. Saw
What the fuck
X.
is
I
that?
never even saw that one. That's like the last one they made, huh?
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Probably better. I heard about Saw X more than Maxine.
No way.
So-
Maxime start. Is it Maxime the whole Pearl start off? Is it?
6
No, it's the last one.
Oh.
X Pearl, then Maxine.
All right. What are we going with then?
Like I don't know. Like Ryan said, it's like I've heard of Saw. Yeah,
I heard Saw X was one of the better ones.
let's go with Saw.
6.6. Right, guy.
Get your
10.
fucking
There we
game
go.
faces
Tied
on.
it.
My Bloody Valentine 2009 fucking sucked. I think we saw that,
That was
Jared, and it was horrible.
terrible
It was
movie.
fucking
Yeah.
horrible.
I liked it. Shit.
Well, 2009, right? You were
I
really
like the
young.
pickaxe
All right,
miner
we
kinda
made this
vibe.
mistake before. Records the higher score,
Yeah, that was like a 7 or something.
7.4. We're at our highest score, dudes. 12. The original Hills Have Eyes, 1977.
I think it's praised more than it's actually worth. I'll say that.
No, that's
But
Ryan.
4 Hills of Eyes.
Ugh, Ryan,
know.
some of Ryan's horror takes are killing me tonight. First off, Hills Have Eyes is a classic, a fucking classic, but the original isn't the greatest. I think the remake is even stronger, in my opinion, than the original. That's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But the original does lay the groundwork, so I always give props. Now, was it higher than a 7.4? It is a cult classic, though, Rye guy. You fucking Hills Have Eyes isn't good. Get out of here.
I mean, 7.4 is really high for record or
yeah,
rec,
let's-
whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But 7.4 is hard to beat.
7.4.
Yeah.
Poor average is like
6.3.
There we go.
Saw
Okay.
6, 2009.
I don't remember this one.
He helped me. That's the
He helped.
slogan. The slogan on that movie was "He helped me."
He helped me. Wow.
The fucking
yeah, I don't know.
slogan.
Do we think we can get 0.1 point out of it?
No, I think.
Because I want to lean towards Saw. You think
I think
Hills Have Eyes is going to be?
Saw definitely they made 10 of those, so there's gonna be some stinkers, but 6.3 is below average. Maybe it is the average. It's 6 the average, so it's a coin flip.
I think
it's a coin flip.
it is a coin flip, but I mean, dude, Saw 6. Like,
Which one would you rather watch right now? Because I would rather watch Saw because it's a newer movie by like.
I don't know if I
40
could hop.
years.
I would watch Hills Have Eyes personally because I wouldn't hop immediately into Saw 6. I don't even really super recall Saw 2. I really, the only thing that stands out to me was the original Saw movie, and the intro scene is obviously very iconic. And then the last one that I watched was Jigsaw with Chris Rock, which was kind of interesting, and nothing really Spiral, and it doesn't stand out to me, but it was interesting. I saw it at the drive-in. I don't know, dude. 6.3 is a decent from what we've seen tonight. A lot of these horror movies are getting 5s. No?
It's a guess, man. I would say I would lean towards Saw.
You both
because
you
6
guys are both.
Yeah.
It's 2
Very
against
beatable.
1. It's
Yeah.
2 against 1. We're going with Saw. 6.1 we lost, guys. Play again. We're gonna bring it back. We got time. We got a little bit more time.
We got 13 rounds.
All right. The next
That's
movie.
tough.
The next movie is Deliver Us from Evil. It looks like the cover of one of the evil.
Oh, that's with.
Oh my God! What Resident Evil games? It looks like a fucking Resident Evil game. Have either of you heard of it?
I've heard of
I
it.
don't
Never
know.
watched
That is.
it.
Yeah, that I have not.
Demonic Toys. You've
Never
neither of
heard
you
of
seen
that.
it. The Dentist. Neither of
Never
you
heard
seen
of
The
it.
Dentist. The Descendants.
No.
Neither of you have seen that. No. The Devil. What about the Devil, Jerry, with the elevator?
I'm pretty sure I saw it, but I don't remember it. So I'd put it like bottom of C.
Yeah, no comment. I just remember the marketing was compelling. It was right after
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity, so they're really hyping on that like found footage thing. But it's
Mm-hmm.
like you're stuck in an elevator, super low budget.
It was produced by somebody, and they kept attaching the I'm not Shyamalan. And they kept attaching his name hella heavily to it. Drag Me to Hell versus Annabelle. We're back on the game, boys. Let's go. Our last score was 13, our highest score of the night.
Probably Annabelle.
Addy wrote
probably.
bullshit. Thank you, Addy.
Budget.
Huh?
Yeah, Annabelle.
6.5, 6.6, and we lose.
Oh, Drag Me to
So
Hell
remember
was
that because
better.
those are kind of getting repetitive. Disturbing Behavior.
Oh, that was good with James.
Oh, Scary Movie 4.
Wait.
I love that one.
Yeah, the game's already back.
Okay. Well, Disturbing Behavior. Jerry, what did you say? It's good?
I would put that at like bottom of B.
Bottom of B it goes. I'm going to put it ahead of that dummy movie that Rye Guy recommended only because only he's seen it. All right, here we go. Scary Movie 4 versus Texas Chainsaw. Chainsaw did not get that great of a review, correct? So are we leaning towards Scary Movie, which isn't that much of a horror movie? It is Scary Movie 4 to point out, and those they were just kind of pumping because they were money makers. They were kind of shitty, especially by the time they got to 4.
At that point, I knew all the horror films they were referencing. And it's not the best movie, but once you get the inside jokes, it's bearable. It's good.
All
Yeah, I'll
right.
say Scary Movie.
2 against 1. 5.1. 5.6. That's twice that you guys have been wrong and I've been right. I just want to point that out. That's 2 in a row that the Davlug Rye Guy team has failed me. All right. Next movie is Dog Soldiers. Never heard of it.
I've heard of it, never seen it.
The next movie is a to-be favorite. I would say it's S tier. I don't necessarily consider it horror, but it does involve Halloween. Donnie motherfucking Darko. See, Ryan's of the age of where it was kind of already burnt out, and probably he's like, nah, that was stupid. That's some like nerd shit or whatever. I'll cave and go to A with it, unless Jerry says even worse things. Jerry?
No, I'd say A.
All right,
A is
bottom A.
fine.
You know what?
A's
No,
like-
it's better than fucking Cabin Fever. I love Cabin Fever, but it's better than Cabin Fever.
I was caught up in the enigma, but
I love that
I
movie.
didn't appreciate it at the end. It was like, oh, he's dead the whole time from a plane crash. Like,
No, but that's because of the time traveling. Predator versus Psycho. I would assume Psycho.
that's a tough one. I
Yeah.
think Predator is one of the best. Like,
Yeah, I would agree. I love Predator. Rewatch it. We're not doing 2B Ryan's tier list. If we were doing that, it's Predator. Predator wins. 100%. We go Predator. We go, hey, Predator.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Psycho. Psycho's gonna have a pretty high
8.5 versus 7.8. Now, Predator's still a high-ass rating, but it's motherfucking Psycho. It starts, we don't get Scream or any slasher without Psycho. So obviously, I think Psycho, I love Shaun of the Dead. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
I'm gonna say
2 weeks from today, Edgar Wright's new movie is coming out, Running Man, and I actually think it's going to be I think it's going to be the movie that crept up on us, and is actually really good. I'm going to actually say this and go out on a limb real quick. Predator's going to suck. The new Predator's going to suck, and Running Man's going to be the better movie in the next 2 weeks.
cool story,
I
bro.
didn't realize that
Orphan
it was
is so
him.
good. I love
So
Orphan.
you don't
I
even.
think
I'm talking about
it's good.
current movies coming out, and Rye Guys go cool story because he doesn't even know what the current movies are coming out. I just named off 2
It's
movies
Running
coming
Man
out.
and Predator Badlands. I know what you're talking
All
about.
right, all right. You knew the better. All right, Shaun of the Dead 7.8 or Orphan. I think it's gonna be Shaun of the Dead.
I like Orphan. I mean, maybe I was the right age for it, but that movie was like a good twist.
Jerry.
Yeah, I enjoyed Orphan, but 7.8 is hard. I'm gonna stick with Sean.
Maybe I
Yeah,
go
that's
Sean.
a tough one.
Yeah,
We're
Sean's
getting
the
it.
choice.
We're getting it. This did good, did it not? Jerry, you said this was a sleeper.
I don't remember seeing.
We went up against
this one's
this
popped
one.
up before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Orphan then?
So I'm gonna stick with Orphan. Yeah.
7.2. We're out.
Ah,
Three
suck,
that time,
guys.
guy. All right, 30 seconds. All right, real quick, we got 30 seconds. Donnie Darko Part 2 was not good. I did watch it, so we'll put it, I guess, in the bottom of C because it was interesting, but like, it was better
Yeah, it
than
wasn't the
Cabin
same
Fever
as
2.
the first one.
It wasn't the same. It was weird. Don't be afraid of the dark.
Oh, that's a great one. I love that. That's about like tooth fairies in the basement. Guillermo del Toro. You should definitely watch that, guy.
Mm,
Very good
Where are we
movie.
putting it?
Very beautiful movie for a horror film.
Where are we
I
putting
need
it?
to run that back. Good call.
Where are we putting it?
Let me look at
B?
where that is actually.
We're putting Ryan in B again. Back to the other game. This is good. Raw, which we know did good, versus My Bloody Valentine. It's clearly Raw. We know that.
Looking for
6.9
the
Raw.
yep.
Exorcist 3 versus Raw. We're going with Raw. All right, dudes. That's some easy dunks. Exorcist 3 is 6.5. Wow. Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. The Dream Master. The Dream Master is a good one, but is it 6.5?
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. I don't think people enjoyed Exorcist 3 as much as Nightmare.
I mean,
I have no idea.
The Dream Master is like a classic title, you know, and this cover is so fucking good. And we lost. That was my fault. We had a good start and then we lost.
Gonna be like a 6-6.
Okay, our next movie to ask about is Don't Breathe.
That was good. It's like they like break into the old man's house. He's
Yeah.
blind. They shove a tube down his
Yep.
throat and make him drink cum. I'll put that in B. Yeah.
Bottom
That
of
was a
B.
quick
Yeah, it's-
synopsis.
Don't Breathe
You know,
Part 2.
yeah.
Part 2, Jerry? Never saw
I
it.
don't
I
think
didn't even
I
know
saw
I didn't even
Part
know that
2.
was a thing. Yeah.
Did not, yeah.
Dr. Giggles?
Never heard of it.
The original Dracula. Never seen that.
I
Anyone?
don't think I've seen that either.
Okay.
Shit, they wouldn't have made more.
The game's back.
What? Ryan's on like a fucking one of those like anti history buffs tonight. All right, Dead End versus Interview with a Vampire. Ryan's gonna go with
Yeah,
Dead
yeah.
End because it's 2003 versus 94, I guess. Although Dead End won a bunch of awards here. What'd you say?
It was good for one watch. Dead End was good for one watch, but Interview with Vampire has a new show, and I'm willing to run back and watch the show.
The fuck out of here.
Obvious.
All right, we're going with
Interview
Interview with a Vampire,
with Dead
7.5, and Ryan won it.
That's right.
It's got to be Interview with a Vampire. Didn't Boogeyman
Yeah,
flop?
it's gotta be Vampire.
Yeah, 5.9. Well, it's close.
10.5 hard to beat. That's like most of the pool.
I've
Triangle.
never heard of this.
He's on that boat cruise.
They're on yeah, and they're like in the Bermuda Triangle. Time loop.
Who is
Probably
it?
Triangle. I don't know.
5.9 is pretty easy to beat.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
gonna
go
say
for
Triangle.
if I was guessing.
6.9
There
by
we go.
a whole point.
Wow, that's
Oh
Way
shit!
higher.
This was in our text message chain the other day. I enjoyed this movie probably more than any of my friends, which isn't a surprise. The Shyamalan's 2024, his final film, or well, we don't know if it's final. Trap. I'm gonna go with Triangle. I'm not even gonna
Good
ask Jared.
choice.
I already knew
Way
what
to
Jared was
fight,
gonna
Joey.
say, and I knew 2 against 1, so Rye was already out.
Crazy.
The Crazies, I would assume that
Crazies.
yeah, it has to be the Crazies, right, Chair? 6.5, yeah. This is easy. I'm not even going to ask you guys. Substance was up for Academy Award. It's clearly going to be that 7.2. We already know this one. That puts us up to what are we at? We're at 7 right now?
Hold up. That was
7.
a tie.
Huh? We won that one.
Yeah.
That was 7.2 to 7.2. How does that work?
Wow, I
They
didn't
just give it to
I
us
didn't
if
realize
it's
that
a
was a
tie.
push. All right, we got to remember this one's a sleeper. All right, I'm going to go with this sleeper because Paranormal Activity 3, I don't think is going to be a fucking 7.2, huh?
Yeah, if it was the first one, I would. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Coherence, the movie we've never heard of.
Now we're just getting wise to the game.
That's what ends up happening when
A
you
little
play
bit.
over and over again. I feel like
I think
Jerry,
Ron-
when we used to do this a lot, that would be what would happen. We start to kind of memorize what the scores are because they update this every year. So with the new
Is Ron
scores or whatever.
One where she's afraid of car crashes, and
Yeah.
she hides in the car.
There's a monster. I never saw it, but I do remember the trailer.
No, it's like the inbred hillbillies are like chasing her. 'cause
Ah,
she took a wrong turn.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna say Wrong Turn. That was like pretty popular.
6.1. Jerry gets it.
Good choice.
It's Wrong Turn, right? Exorcist was.
No, Exorcist was like 6.5 or some shit. It's Exorcist. Oh my god.
6.5. Jerry's right.
Good memory. Wow.
All right, Halloween 2.
Halloween
Rob
2.
Zombie. Rob Zombie.
Oh, this
Halloween
one
2.
sucked. That one was bad.
You know, I liked them
First
at the
one was
time.
better.
I liked them at the time, but going back to them now, they did not hold up. Neither of them.
No.
And then what's
the first
his
one's a
name?
little bit better than this.
Franchise leverage.
What was that?
Halloween based on franchise leverage.
But 6.5.
Ryan says some ridiculous statements about the best Halloween movies ever made. He's now talking shit on John Carpenter's fucking Halloween. Like, what the fuck? The original Halloween? Are we kidding? All right, 6.5. I'm gonna ignore Ryan's ridiculous comments. So fucking get out of here. I like the banter though, Ryan. Halloween 2, Jerry.
Get your fucking game faces on.
Fucking piece of shit. Get out of here. What are we going with? 6.5 is kind of high, and Ryan, people of Ryan's age demographic, I guess, hate Michael Myers. So
I like this one.
I would,
but
I would
know-
stick with Exorcist.
Good call.
4.8.
4.8 is wow.
The Dead
I'm gonna
Zone.
say Dead
Stephen
Zone.
King.
I'm gonna say Dead Zone just based on the other one being
4.8.
7.
Come on now.
Never
Exactly.
seen that.
Exactly.
I need to see Dead Zone.
The Descent was pretty good. But, ooh, 7.2.
It is, yeah.
Like
Descent
I
is
said,
good,
Revenge. What is Addy referencing? I don't know.
No, he said Leverage.
Oh, Leverage. My
Average,
confused.
said Leverage. I'm gonna stick with Dead Zone. 7.2 is just hard to beat.
7.2 is hard to
Yeah.
beat. That's a cool cover though.
Oh,
Tie. It's a push. It's a fucking push.
Okay.
All right, now Jerry. Was that right?
It has to be fucking 7.2. Descent is way better than Vacancy. Have you seen Descent? It's
I haven't
pretty
seen
good.
Descent.
Yeah, I've seen. Yeah,
It's good.
Descent's sick.
Yeah, Descent has like a pretty good twist at the end or
Best
whatever.
horror thriller since Alien. They don't even tell you who said that.
It has some. The guy who wrote that sentence said it.
Yeah.
When they reveal like the creatures in Descent, it is really good and creepy. I'm gonna stick with 7.2. Vacancy was cool. I enjoyed it, but
I saw Vacancy, but I don't remember it at all.
with like John Cusack and
Luke Wilson. How's his?
Yeah.
This is right over there. Day of the Dead.
yeah, I'm gonna say. I'm
This
gonna
is the original.
probably go. Yeah.
7.1. I mean, that's what starts zombies. Ryan.
Oh, nice. We're at 15.
Oh,
For sure.
Ryan probably doesn't like The Thing either because he doesn't like John Carpenter
No,
movies.
I know the thing
The Thing-
flopped at its release,
Did
by
it?
the way. So maybe it flopped at release, but it became a cult classic and became one of the best movies ever of horror because of John Carpenter. But at the original, people didn't care for
I would
it.
think it's The Thing because
I
it's
don't
like
think
Jer
they're
I'm
said.
gonna say that.
Yeah, they're taking into account all of IMDb up until last year or whatever it is, right? So if they're doing that, then it's
this
got to
year
be.
they updated it. October.
Oh, they updated in October? 8.2.
So, yeah, I'm gonna get.
Get your fucking game faces on.
There we go.
The Thing.
The Thing.
As much as I love.
I
From
love Sean.
Dusk Till Dawn.
I'm from Dust Till Dawn. Yeah. 7.2. High movie though, huh? High movie.
Good,
7.2.
Good.
It's got From Dusk Till Dawn.
7.2.
Dusk, yeah.
Yeah.
Uninvited was like, wow. Uninvited was way higher than I thought.
I liked this movie. I did. I personally liked Halloween Kills. I've liked the last few that what's his
This
name
is the
made.
third one.
Yeah, this is no. This is the second
third
one.
reboot, like because it's. Oh, because Halloween ends.
Well, like, but if we're going by reboots, it's hard to say with reboots, Jer, because they're all of the original Halloween movies, though, like other than 1 and 2, all of them are kind of reboots after that. And Halloween
I saw
3
some
doesn't
video.
even count at all because it has nothing to do with anything. It's about the mask and weird. It's like an anthology movie, right? And then 4, 5,
Yeah.
and 6 are kind of not picking up
Silver
necessarily.
Shamrock.
Yeah, there's 5 different Halloween timelines. If
Yeah.
you like break the movies up.
I like the timeline of counting 1 and 2, then picking up where Danny McBride picked up. I like Danny McBride and what he did, him and his crew. This is the Danny McBride crew. I don't know if
I'm gonna say that.
rated well.
I feel it's gonna be like 6.4. I feel like, or we're gonna tie it.
5.5.
Oh my god!
Our high score though 18. We gotta run it back. We gotta run that back.
For 20. I mean, yeah, I was gonna say
run it
shoot
back
for
one more
20
time.
real quick. If we got
All
to
right,
18.
Drag Me to
Man.
Hell. Drag Me to Hell is the movie we're on.
I don't know if I've actually seen Drag Me to Hell. I know
It's a B.
You've seen it too, but then you owned it.
Yeah, I own it.
I've seen parts of it.
It's the Sam Raimi. It's a good movie. It's a strong woman lead film. It's kind of because like obviously Evil Dead is a strong man lead film, and it's kind of like he was kind of trying to. I think he was trying to start that up again. Like I think Drag Me to Hell is him doing a different not a different version of Ash, but like a different character and having a lead woman because he all the other horror shit's Ash. It's Army of Darkness. You know what I mean? Like whatever. Are we back in the game? We're back in the game. Scary Movie 1 versus some movie I've never heard of.
Probably a scary movie.
I don't know.
I
People
don't know.
really like Suspiria.
It's an oldie.
I would say Suspiria.
7.3. 6.3.
Hey guys, I
don't like Suspiria.
Back, so that's all the time I have as a special guest today. But super love being on the show.
Happy Halloween, Ryan. Happy Halloween, dog.
Happy
We
Halloween,
appreciate
guys.
it, dude.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
We're just you're here, and we were
guys.
able to help out with some movies and some classic input on some Halloween tidbits.
I wish we could have got to more. I'm enjoying this so much. So thanks for having me. I'll see you guys soon.
All right, doggy.
All right, man.
Bye.
Peace.
All right, it's got to be scarier. Although I like the Mist 2007 was fucking good. But I mentioned this earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
2003, the remake or
I
sequel.
never saw this one.
No, I never saw that one. Oh, Mist.
I'd go with the Mist. 7.1's hard.
4.8. Get fucked. Final Destination, the
Final
original.
Destination
The original. It's got to be that.
3D.
It's got to be that. No, it's the original. Oh, wait. Oh, it is 3D. But the name doesn't say that. It doesn't say that in the name, but it does say it there. That's weird because Final Destination definitely came out before 09, right?
I think I'm looking it up.
Well, it's a
2000, yeah.
It's a 5.1 versus Saw, the original Saw, 2004.
Saw, original Saw.
7.6. Bone Tomahawk, which we all liked, versus the original Saw. Now, is Bone Tomahawk better than a 7.6 though? We enjoyed it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so
as much
either.
as we enjoyed it, I still.
The Saw started a whole franchise off of this one film.
And yeah, the twist at the end was just wild.
What did this get? This was in the 6, wasn't it?
It was like a 6.5 or something. So
6.3.
6.3.
Apollo 18. I don't think I saw this.
I've heard of it, but yeah, I don't think I saw it. I would almost stick with The Uninvited.
Yep, good choice, Jerry. Good choice, Jerry.
I feel Jigsaw did better, right? Than a 5.2.
5.7, Jerry. 5.7, Jerry.
5.7.
Jacob's Ladder, 1990. Wasn't this a big deal? I remember hearing of this film.
Jacob's Ladder.
7.4. There we go, baby.
7.4.
I've always wanted to watch this. I've heard great things about this film. I've never gotten around to watching it. It was in my Netflix to watch forever.
Definitely, if you come across it, watch it. It's a good.
Is it 7.4 good
movie? So yes, this is like when people are like, "Oh, what's a zombie movie I should watch?" This is always one of like the top rated ones.
So you're saying yeah?
I would feel comfortable saying Train. Yeah.
7.6. Good call, Jerry. They don't even need to ask you. And that getting a 6.1 is there's been other movies that have gotten worse, but a 6.1 has got to be better than anything the Meg got. They came out the same year.
I don't know. I feel people like the Meg has like a cult following. I would almost say the Meg too, to be honest. We're either gonna push.
Fuck.
Oh, son of a bee. Dang.
I kind of like
5.
like the
That's
Meg
fair.
2 was the last Meg movie though, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's play one more. Let's play.
Like
We'll play one
Pope's
more
Exorcist.
without Ryan at all. Ryan helped on that last one. This will be a pure me and Jerry, and we'll see what's gonna happen right here. And then we'll call it a night. We're gonna get back to that tier list too next week too, and I'm gonna eat some Halloween candy over the weekend, and then we'll talk about our Halloween candy choices next week.
Yeah. We have like 2 big bags.
Wait, what the fuck? What? Oh, you piece of shit! All right, next movie. What is it? Oh, it was that one that you said you watched. Oh no, it's Dreamcatcher. Never heard of that.
I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it.
The Empty
Like
Man?
an older movie. I don't think I've seen that.
Escape Room?
Escape Room. Why does that sound familiar? Let me just look it up real quick.
I was thinking it was something different, but when I see the thumbnail, I don't recall it. And then there's Escape Room 2.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Escape Room.
Evil Dead, the remake with the chick as the lead as Ashley. I thought the movie was fantastic. I don't normally like remakes, especially from a different director, but I think this guy killed it. I would say it's A. Top. I'd even go maybe top A.
Yeah.
It was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Event Horizon.
It was really good.
I never saw this.
S. Dude, it's good.
That's where they're on the
I
spaceship.
would definitely say S. Yeah. The guy, Sam Neill from Jurassic Park and stuff. It's good. It's a good one.
A or S, you said?
I would put it at S, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You
She's
can do
doing
bottom of
S.
S if you want.
Bottom of S.
Yeah, Event Horizon is fantastic.
And let's just knock out these 3. I'm going to say Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 should count as one movie. Personal opinion. I mean, I'm going to drag them both up. I'm going to go ahead and say the next 4 movies in a row I would put in S tier. It's Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and Evil Dead Rises. I love Army of Darkness. Evil Dead Rises, if you haven't seen it, it's a great movie. BK recently told me he watched it for the first time and that he really liked it. I was surprised to hear that because people are sleeping, I think, on Evil Dead Rises. That was a fucking great movie.
It was really good.
Me and Nick D saw it in theaters when it dropped. Like, we fucking, come on now. It's an Evil Dead film. What are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's crazy. Like, with like horror franchises and how many movies they make of a horror franchise, Evil Dead, there's only technically, I guess, been, well, I guess there's been, including the remake, what, 3, 5. But that's what's crazy is there's 3 versions of the original movie, right? There's 5 movies, but 3 of them are just the first flick. Because Evil Dead 1 and Evil Dead 2 are the same fucking story by the same director, but he got a way bigger budget. Then somebody years later goes back and makes Evil Dead with a chick, and that's badass. But it's just like, okay, that's the 3rd version. Then Army of Darkness is really the sequel to Evil Dead. But then Evil Dead Rises is like a total different fucking thing. It just references the Necromanicon and like the ideas that are presented in the other ones. But there's no real connection, I don't think, to Ash, right?
I don't think so.
I need to rewatch it. All right, Annabelle Comes Home versus Dead Alive. I have always seen this poster. I remember growing up and seeing this at like Blockbuster. Never got to see this movie though.
Yeah, like you said, I've seen. I would still pick it over Annabelle.
8. Need to watch this.
But yeah, I don't think I've actually seen Dead Alive.
I Saw the Devil. Never heard of this. 2010.
Korean horror movie. 8's hard to beat, but I Saw the Devil is good. I would almost stick with Dead Alive. We're either gonna like tie it. Okay, slightly under it.
Wait, wasn't that 7.8 versus 8?
What?
We got that right. And it said,
Yeah. Yeah. What?
wait, I gotta like go back and stream.
That's weird.
Hold on. I have to rewatch that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's see real quick. Since...
Did I click the wrong thing?
I didn't think so. Okay, so that one. Oh, it messed up. It straight messed up.
Right. All right, we
Yeah.
gotta. All right, one more.
That's weird.
Yeah, I was thinking the Panic Room. That's what I was thinking of, Addy. Escape Room seems like it's Panic Room. It's Peter Jackson, Dead Alive. Oh, wow. And now we got to watch another fucking commercial. Like, they totally ripped us. Although MJ the Musical is a fantastic show, and if you have a chance to go to the Orpheum and see them through March 24th through the April 5th, I would highly recommend it. I'm not paid to say that. I went last year, and I loved it. I think it was my birthday gift, and I had a great
I
time.
would have seen that.
Now, Marilyn, my mom, will tell you that the Tina Turner musical was better. She's incorrect. The Michael Jackson was fantastic. Oh, Season of the Witch. This is the one I was talking about.
Yeah.
And this is another Conjuring universe movie. How many fucking Conjuring universe films are there? Holy shit,
Let's
dude.
see. I feel there's a lot. I feel it has to be close to double digits.
It's gotta be, dude. Tonight we've seen so many.
I would almost say The Conjuring.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because Season of the Witch was like known to being a piece of shit. It's super interesting movie.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
Like it being
wait.
Wow,
we got it
by
wrong.
0.2.
And it gave it to us. I clicked on this one.
So something is just wrong with it. I'm
Okay.
gonna say Freddy vs. Jason is higher. There's 9 Conjuring universe films.
5.8 for Freddy vs. Jason. Midsommar.
I'm gonna say Midsummer.
7.1. Smile 2. Jerry, didn't you see that?
I did. I would still stick with Midsummer. 7.1 is hard to beat. Dude, this movie's good. You should watch this movie. It's like the
Devil's on the boat with them as they're bringing it to America.
Dracula.
Dracula's
It's
on the boat.
Dracula like going. Or when he's going like from Transylvania to England or whatever. There's like that brief little story of like, oh, and on the ship, you know how the ship arrives and everyone's dead. This is telling that story. This movie was fantastic. It was. I just put it on randomly and like, oh my god, this movie was so good.
One more.
That's really dumb of them because that movie was definitely way better.
And back over
in my
here,
opinion, than Smile 2.
I've never seen The Exorcist 1, 2, or 3, or the remake. Never seen any of them. It is a hole in my horror movie watching is not seeing The Exorcist. I need to watch it. Never seen it. So I can't say anything about any of
Definitely
these.
seen the first one. I'd put the first one in like A.
It's got to be A because it's what it's done for horror films in general, right? Like it is an A, the same way Dawn of the Dead is. But the rest of them, do we just put them in the bottom because we haven't seen them?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen 2 or 3.
And the next movie I know we're gonna probably put an S or A, which is Faculty.
I'd put that in S. I have no problem with that.
We'll put it at the
That
bottom of
movie was
S
great.
for now. How's our game coming? Oh, you know what? This is like. Let's refresh the page. All right, Scream 2 versus Jason X. Two movies that I love both. Now, Jason X is notoriously one of the worst movies ever made, but for Tubi, it's one of the best. It has the infamous sleeping bag scene. Scream 2, I was speaking of highly earlier. I can't recall if it did well in the box offices when it dropped. Yeah, see, Kevin Williamson, that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
He's the big deal. Like, I swear he did. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, he did. I looked it up.
So I was right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. He just he just didn't do the new one.
Scream 2's got to be the fucking Scream 2's got to be it.
Yeah.
6.3, 4.5. Yeah, there we go. Although I would say Jason X is the funner watch. What was Itchy? Wasn't that a little higher than that? Wasn't it 6.9?
I think so, yeah.
6.9.
Yeah. Nice.
A little memorization. Oh, man. This is a fucking one of Tubi's fucking favorites, bro.
I'm going to say Zombieland, man. I feel that just did well. Like, that was another one of, like, it was super fun.
Yeah. Psycho wins, isn't it an 8, 8.5? 8.5 is the highest we've seen tonight. So even Hide and Seek 2005, there's no fucking way. Dakota Fanning, Jerry, Robert De Niro.
Yep.
Never heard of that. Any good?
It's fine. It's cool. It's like worth a watch. I don't think you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna watch that every couple of years. I'm gonna say Frontiers. I've heard of that, and again, it's a French film.
6.2, Jerry.
I don't remember what it was about. Maybe like
Halloween. The Curse of Michael Myers, 1995.
So not the first one. Wow.
I knew that.
7.
And Sean from Dusk Till Dawn is going to be the winner on this.
Yeah.
Alien Romulus. Fuck, dude, that was really good. That's a great movie.
Yeah,
these are two fucking heavy hitters right now. Two heavy fucking hitters right now.
People, I would. Let's take a swing at Alien.
7.1 and we lose.
Wow.
All right, I think we're gonna call it on that one. I think we just got to end it on that. Let's go back to our tier list for one more little thing. Let me just to update.
What do we get? Like 18 is our highest.
18 was our highest tonight for the movies.
Oh, he also wrote The Faculty.
Who? Oh, that guy did?
The guy who did
Scream, dude.
Scream. And
what a
did Last
badass.
Summer, Scream 2, Faculty, Teaching Miss Tingle.
All right, Jerry. So now you're seeing the list again.
Creek. He did Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, he did Dawson's Creek. I said that earlier. He did Dawson's Creek. That's his like big thing, isn't it? Because he did the whole thing.
And Vampire Diaries.
Vampire Diaries. Yep. So here's our tier list right now. I put the Evil Deads in our front. We still have Barbarian, then 30 Days a Night, then Aliens, Alien, and then Aliens. Which for horror, I think we got a decent. I think our real horror movies are in the front, which is Barbarian, 30 Days a Night. Because this is, in my opinion, Aliens is very sci-fi. I think we're chipping away. This is like I forget how many movies. 500 movies.
Over 500. How many do we have left?
Yeah, we're not. We'll definitely be doing this next week. But real quick, let's just grab a few just to talk before, because it's Halloween. So just name a movie. Think of a Halloween movie, Jared. Name one of your favorites, and let's see if they got it. If we haven't already done it.
I mean, we covered some of like Evil Dead Rise. I really liked.
This is alphabetical order.
How do you feel about Mother? The Jennifer Lawrence one. I thought it was a little more boring.
Mother, did I see that?
I think so, with like Darren Aronofsky, whatever his name is. He directed it, I'm pretty sure. It was really weird.
Is it
like,
here?
Yeah, right there at the bottom. Yeah, go over to the right next to Mom and Dad. That was
I don't think I ever saw this.
Mom and Dad.
I don't think I saw either of these.
It's weird. It's like mother is like some allegory to like the Bible and Jesus and
No,
stuff.
I'm good.
It's strange. I like Nope.
I
Nope
like
is pretty
yeah,
cool
no,
for,
okay.
like,
I mean, yeah, I'm looking around right now, just these movies. I'm like, I haven't seen a lot of. Let me point these out just to be real quick. I've never seen any of the Leprechauns, and I feel like it is another hole in my movie watching, my horror movie watching as well. Because I'd like to really knock out the classics, in my opinion. I need to watch the ones that they made a bunch of. I've also never actually committed to watching a Jaws film.
I've seen the first 2 Jaws. I've seen Leprechaun 1, 2, 3, and then Leprechaun in the Hood.
There's a Leprechaun in the Hood Part 2. Back to the Hood. Wow.
Oh, that's what that was like. What is this 2 that they have at the end? Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen this. I don't think I've seen the space one, and yeah, I haven't seen Back to the Hood 2.
Yeah, Addy said that Leprechaun 4 Space, I think he said, we were talking about this the other day, predates Jason X. He was saying that Leprechaun's the first Halloween icon to go to space.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I liked It Follows. Like, that was like a very interesting,
Never saw it.
just again, kind of creepy thing happening.
And
they're making a sequel.
I thought Midsummer, just jump in because we talked about this earlier, I thought Midsummer was kind of a mid-movie. I thought it was going to be, I thought the trailer led me to believing it was going to be more badass than I was left leaving the film. Menu was fucking dope, though. Menu was fucking dope. I thought that movie really blew me away.
I really like Menu. Would not consider it a horror movie at all.
But it does have a lot of killing and shit. I see why they we didn't make this list, right? But I see why they added it on to here because they got a lot of like, dude, they got fucking dude, they got fucking New Mutants on here. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Never
like, that's,
saw it.
Dude, it's trash. It was the last Fox movie, last Fox Marvel movie they made. And then it happened while they were getting bought out by Disney, and it got put into limbo for forever. And it's bad.
Yeah, I remember
bro.
that.
It's a cool concept, Jerry. Like I'll say this: if you're a Marvel fan, it is worth one watch for sure because it is a dark movie. But they're in this house the whole time, and there is something coming after them. But they're the fucking X-Men. They're literally they're the kids. They're at the school is Xavier's house. You don't see Xavier though. It's weird. It's fucking weird. It's a very weird take on Marvel. A very weird take.
Yeah.
One of my
Pan's Labyrinth was cool.
Pan's Labyrinth is a great movie. One of my favorites that I know doesn't get a great review, but I saw it as a kid and it just hit me differently, and I still think it holds up, is Stephen King's, I don't know if it's the only movie he ever directed, but I know it was his first directorial debut, and it's Maximum Overdrive. AC/DC did the whole entire soundtrack. I would say for me, it's a personal S tier, but I also don't think it is. And when you look it up, I didn't know this, people really don't like it. I'm going to move it real quick. I'm going to put it in A to give it the homage. I own the DVD. I think it's a fantastic film. It's oh my god, who is it's Mighty Ducks.
Emilio Estevez.
Emilio. It's a fucking Emilio, dude. It's a fucking great watch, bro. And that this cover that they're showing us is such a bullshit one because we all know the original cover had the Green Goblin's face. The Green Goblin is the...
Yeah.
I actually connect the Green Goblin more to Maximum Overdrive to anything. That's what when I think Green Goblin, a lot of times I think of that truck. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jerry? Oh, man.
Yeah.
And the soda... When homie's driving through the city and he sees the soda machine and the lawnmower and then the girl out the window with the hairdryer around her neck. The hairdryer around the neck makes no sense, too. Like, how did the cord get around her neck and she's out the window? It's
a wild movie.
It's if you have never seen it, you definitely gotta check it out. Jack Frost too.
It's definitely worth watching.
I watched this as a kid, and that hit me hard too. That's a fucked up movie. I haven't rewatched it, so I don't know if it held up, but that was an interesting movie.
I think last year didn't you watch like the not horror one?
Yeah,
the like Tim Allen one.
No, it's not Tim Allen. It's Batman. It's Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael Keaton. Oh yeah.
That's a sad movie, bro, and it emotionally hits me as someone who lost my father as a child. I'm joking, but that is what the
It's
movie.
just
That,
right there.
that
It
is what
gets
the
you.
movie is about,
Yeah.
Jared. It is about
Yeah.
that. The kid loses his dad, and then he comes back as a fucking snowman. I saw that as a kid, and I saw that. Let me just say this. I saw that at the age that kid is in the movie, and I was like, "What the fuck is this, dude?" If my dad came back as a snowman, I would just be like weirded the fuck out. Like that's
Not
fucking bizarre.
snowboarding
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him.
it's fucking weird, dude. Or maybe I might even been younger than that kid, because you're right. He's like snowboarding and doing shit. Last thing I want
Yeah.
to say real quick, because I just want to ask you more. I remember Hollow Man, Kevin Bacon. I remember the trailer for Invisible Man, which has that. This chick is very familiar, but I never saw the Invisible Man. This trailer looked good. Did you ever check that movie out?
Yeah, it was way better than I thought it was going to be. I would definitely not for like this tier list, but it's definitely like a solid B, maybe edges its way into A, but like it was a good movie. It's definitely worth checking out if you come across it, you know.
I'd like to watch it. The trailer for it looked really good. I'm going to say this too, though, and maybe I was young. Hollow Man, I've heard if you go back, it doesn't really hold up, and it's kind of creepy how he's creeping on women and shit. But
Yeah.
I remember enjoying that movie when I was a teen.
Same here. It was a.
It must have came out when we were in high school.
Yeah, it was like the modern take on Invisible Man, and like Kevin Bacon, he was popping
Science
at the time.
and shit.
So
Yeah, because he's a scientist yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely enjoyable, and like
That's a B.
but yeah, I don't know how well it holds up.
He's definitely creeping on women and shit, and I do remember that. Yeah, it was 2000. I remember watching it on HBO. I remember like checking it out on HBO. Ryan's Shining take is still sticking with me. Ryan's wild. That Shining take is wild. And then he comes at Halloween of all things too, guys. I don't know what Ryan was talking about. I apologize. Slither, that was a fucked up movie. I never rewatched.
Yeah, it's a crazy one. I like Sinister.
Never saw
1
Sinister.
and 2, those were cool.
That's it.
Those
Okay.
were cool.
Okay.
I think Ethan Hawke is in that.
Homie must have made this a while ago though, because he only has Terrifier 1, which is interesting.
I need to watch those. Might as well watch those this week.
Dude, I'm telling you, Jer, like Ryan's not wrong. The storyline, the writing and what's going on is so fucking bizarre. I can't even explain it. But the one thing Ryan's wrong about though is the characters are continuing from each movie. He's only hired like that girl, the main girl, and Art the Clown. They've gone on throughout all these movies, and some other supporting characters as well as you're watching. But I can't explain to you. I can't tell you what his deal is. I don't think that's the point of watching though. I think it's just to see the wild gore, and then you can tune the fuck out.
Yeah, I think it's like you said, like that guy either started in special effects and has now been able to make his own movies, and like that is his thing of like, I'm gonna make an hour-long thing showcasing my skill as like a prop master special effects guy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like you're watching personally, and I think he's doing a great job at that. And the guy playing Art is spooky as fuck. All right, last two things. Have you ever seen Thinner? I never saw this, but the another iconic blockbuster fucking VHS tape, in my opinion. Iconic. And my last thing, Jerry, is I didn't know there was two The Things. I only know the John Carpenter one. I didn't realize someone had made a remake. Unless that's a mistake.
No. They did a remake, and it didn't do well because they had a practical prop for the monster, and before they finished it, either the director or the studio was like, I don't like that, and they went CG on it, and it is bad. It does not, it's like you said, it has that weird shine to it. It doesn't fit in. It just does not work, where they probably could have just stuck with the original prop they had and just been like, it's not like as polished as I wanted, but it does not look good.
That's
with the CGI
so
that they did.
interesting, Jerry, because your buddies that you introduced to me last year at the Deloise's, the visual effects guys, they had Seth Rogen on, and he was explaining and talking to them about how this is the end, right? They had a practical costume of a guy like as a devil demon man that chases them around the house. And then when they got back into the editing bay, they were like, this fucking looks bad. He looked all clunky, I guess, when he, like, it was the running. Like, they said the mask and everything looked badass as could be, but when it was chasing after them, it just didn't have the look. So they went in, because I didn't know that there was a practical, because in the movie, it's a giant digital monster. So they did
it's like
they
a
did the same
bull-type
thing.
thing
Yeah,
or
it's a bull
whatever.
type thing.
Yeah.
Yes. And I would have never guessed that. So it's interesting to hear you say the same thing about this movie, but it did not work. It was the opposite. It sucked. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I won't check
Yeah,
that out.
that shit's crazy.
You know what, another movie real quick? I want to rewatch The Ring. I don't remember it at all, but I remember like I liked it. I mean, I remember the girl coming out of it, and then the horses on the VHS tape at the end. There's like a horse running in the house on the beach or some shit. But I can like recall certain things, but I don't really remember exactly how it all worked. And I do not remember watching any of the sequels. And it seems like they did 3, The Ring 2, and then The Rings. Never saw any of those.
Yeah, I think I saw like 1 and 2. I don't think I saw Rings. And yeah, Karina and I've said the same thing of like, oh, I wonder like how well The Ring holds up. Because Karina said that movie scared her so bad when she was a kid. She's like, I don't want a TV in my room. Because I don't want the girl coming through my TV, that it like scarred her damn near.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that, and you could tell Karina for like after I saw Jim Carrey in The Truman Show, for the longest time I would like look in the heater vents and make sure there weren't like cameras. I was convinced. I was like, wait a minute, is this like a thing like that just happens to people? Because like when did The Truman Show come out? We were in like middle school or like elementary. Not even
Something
high
like
school,
that.
right?
Probably like 8th grade.
And it was Jim
Probably, like,
Carrey. So like I
99,
remember like
98.
you would see every Jim Carrey movie because he was on such a roll.
Yeah.
If there was a Jim Carrey movie, you saw that shit. And I remember seeing The Truman Show and being like, is that how things work? Like they put cameras everywhere?
Yeah,
Like I didn't
yeah.
understand it. Like I understood it, but I was like, is that what they just do that to people? Because I didn't see Ed TV is a better version of The Truman Show, in my opinion, where it's a lot more broken down and explained to you. Because there's a difference. Ed TV is he fucking knows he's the show, right? Versus Truman Show.
Yeah.
The Truman Show is kind of a horror movie where he's born into that. That's fucking, now thinking about it, that's I need to rewatch The Truman Show.
Yeah, there's apparently a lot of stuff that you can like pick up on of like apparently like the 2 old ladies that are on the couch watching the show together, they're like apparently wearing the same like bathrobe that his wife is wearing and stuff. Like there's stuff like that where like everything you see in the Truman Show can be bought, and so everybody's like drinking the beer he drinks,
I didn't
eating
notice
the food
that.
he drinks, and like apparently if you go back and rewatch it, there's a lot of stuff that people in the real world have that he has in the in his world type thing.
That's super interesting, Jerry. That's super interesting. Yeah, that's a movie to go back and rewatch because we were real young when that came out. Real young.
Yeah, we were 11. Came out in 98.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I probably saw it around then, and like I was confuzzled by that one.
Yeah.
Because there's an air. I remember going to the bathroom. There's an air vent right facing me, and I'd always be. You just like stare into the dark void of it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'd just stare at it while taking a shit. And I'd be like, "Is there like what if there was a camera in there just watching me take this shit?"
Yeah, exactly. Like what's
Fucking Truman Show, man.
You'd never know. You'd never know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our Halloween show. I'm gonna end it with the creepy Truman Show thing. Thinners is great. Well, thank you, Nick. I'm gonna watch that and Leprechaun. I like fuck, dude. If there's a Leprechaun box set, I need to swoop that.
The original one has Jennifer Aniston in it, and she refuses
I know.
to talk about it. Yeah.
That's stupid. I think, and I was saying this to Addie, because I was after I watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. How fucking dope would it be if Jennifer Aniston came back to the Leprechaun franchise? Now, did she die in it?
No, she was like
the lead, right?
It girl
Yeah.
in it or whatever. Yeah.
How fucking sick
Yeah.
would it be if they rebooted the Leprechaun? Because she's old, right? And like, come on, Jennifer Aniston, you've been doing these Adam Sandler flicks for Netflix. Like, clearly you don't really give a fuck. I'm sure they pay you well, but like, come on, like you're making pretty
Yeah.
bad movies at this point. I enjoy them, but they're not great. Come back to Leprechaun. Reboot that franchise where you come back. So then, like, it's just 1 and 2. No one void out all of the rest of them and then retcon it. You know what I'm saying? Without seeing them, I think that's a good idea.
Be like the Sydney Prescott or the Jennifer Love Hewitt, and just be like, even have it be a different group, but be like the one who's like, hey, I've dealt with this guy before. I'll help you get through it or something. Like,
yes. And then you continue. Cool. Yes, and you continue on, and you make these like guest little appearances, get your little paycheck.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Why not? Why not? It would make me watch them. Yeah, exactly. Right. All right. Happy Halloween, everybody. We'll be back next week. We'll be back next week.